Wicked plastic.
Hello. Can everybody hear us?
Because we were having an argument before it started. You told me to, but like you told me like 3 minutes before.
What?
I hung up.
Yeah, we were on a call with somebody else earlier, and I kept telling Pirey, hang up. We need to fucking talk about some important shit.
What? Okay, you're lying.
I'm not lying. I told you guys for like 10 minutes, like, dude, we need to prepare. So what's up, everybody? I just wanted to mention a few things that people were talking about. Somebody mentioned, where's the Plap Plap video? Okay, that video is unlisted. It's still in the playlist for the VT videos if you want to take a look at it. I don't like that video. I really hate that one. It's the most embarrassing of the VT videos. And the posts there are kind of shitty. And I hate the things I said, but it's there. It's unlisted if you want to take a look at it. I think so. If it's not unlisted, I'll put it back up. And besides that, people were talking about Sugar Pine 7.
It's the Void Stranger guy.
Yeah.
It made him smile, by the way.
Oh yeah, we're back in person. Yeah, I hate that one. I don't know why. Like, something about it. I think it's because somebody I know in real life saw all my videos. I've mentioned this before. And I didn't have a problem with it, but that one video, I was like, oh my god, if they saw that one, fuck. And then I was like, all right, that video needs to go. At least that one. The other ones are fine. But Pirey, remember I showed you Sugar Pine 7?
Yeah.
On stream, remember the episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the coffee video was like very heavily inspired by that. You could go as far as to say it was like ripped off.
You ripped it off and replaced people with coffee?
I didn't. No. I didn't rip it. I mean, you watched it, so you know. You have an idea of like how similar it was, right?
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that video as we go. I'm gonna put on Pokemon right now.
You were inspired. Yeah.
How embarrassing. It's the Bomberman guy, changed the wiki page guy. Yeah, they changed the wiki back. I don't know if anybody saw that. I got BTFO'd in that video. Pirey, I don't know if you watched the Bomberman video. Like, as a part of that video, I changed the Wikipedia page. Oh, wait. Let's change the screen. I changed the Wikipedia page for the game because I saw some inaccuracies there. And then people changed it back. The fucking guys on Wikipedia changed it back to the original edit because they said I was wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. It's because the same developers from one company apparently were working at a different company. It's a whole thing. You know what? I don't have the knowledge to explain it right now, and you don't have the knowledge either to understand what I'm saying, so I'm not going to go over it. Anything to say?
No, it's just you asked if I saw it, and I'm like, no, but I saw you make the video for a year.
Yeah, that one was not my finest moment.
Yeah.
Did I still play Bomber Girl? I never really played Bomber Girl. It was more of a joke than anything. I just installed the game for the sake of getting footage. But I haven't played this game in a decade. Maybe long. When did this game kind of out? Shit, it's been like 2 decades. This shit came out in when? It says in the title, right? 2004. So I haven't really played this since I was like 6 years old. So I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this or not, but we'll give it a shot. And if it's pretty fun, then we'll keep playing it.
According to Desert, this is the best Pokemon game you ever made. Am I remembering correctly? Or
I think it's better than the mainline game. Well, from my memory, it might not be. Oh yeah, also if audio levels are good or if they're bad, let me know. If the game audio is too loud, if we're too loud, too quiet, or if we're unbalanced.
Shit, Let Me Die says the part where you get the phone call in Notre Dame was where I started to piece together the Sugar Pine 7 reference.
So the thing about fuck it, I love that part. Oh, what should we name our character? I'm really bad at names. Whenever I play any video game, even Pokemon, I just give everybody the default name.
Sabrina.
Okay, it's just a reference for just us two.
It's because
we'll go with Sab.
You like to pick like female characters, right?
Well, yeah, I do like playing as female characters.
Yeah, it's because Desert is not gay. That's why.
Let's go with Sab.
Yeah. Bo. Oh.
No, I don't have a go-to funny name. I wish I was like able to come up with shit like that on the spot.
What's Pippa's husband's name?
Oh, Colress.
She's taken?
Alright, it's a bit too late. No, I mean, I don't know.
by the way, I had some character development since last time. I've been watching VTubers.
Yeah. So I had to introduce Pirey to a bunch of VTuber stuff in the past few months. He helped me out a lot with the video. I think, oh yeah, I mentioned this on like Arcade Stream a few days ago, but I'll repeat it here, obviously.
You exposed me on Arcade Stream?
No,
without my
not that.
consent?
Not that. Just more about the fact that for the previous videos, I never really tried to like appeal to people. I just made things that like I enjoyed, which is fine, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But for this video, I feel like I had like higher expectations. I really wanted to like make sure people en masse would enjoy it. So I showed it to like most of my normie friends. And they really didn't like the first few variations, but it was like pulling teeth out of them at first, because nobody wants to like criticize their friends, right? Everybody's just like, oh yeah, it's good. But I'm like, no, I know the video is dog shit. Tell me exactly what the problems are. It took so long though.
I was honest.
You were pretty open about it, yeah.
Oh my god, there's this one time where I just like shat on him for 30 minutes. It was pretty bad.
What, by me?
I was like shitting on like one thing that you did that I don't want to mention.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're pretty honest about your feelings. Most people, because I mean, I'm the same way, because I still do this to some extent, where somebody will show me like a project they really like, and I'll be like, yeah, it's pretty good, man, but like, I should, as a good friend, tell them what the problems are and how I think it can improve, because that's the only way you can really improve, is if other people tell you what your problems are.
I don't want to mention Cluster B, but yeah.
We'll not go into that this time.
S-Strider, so Pirey's the Leah guy.
Yes. Yeah.
I actually can't believe you actually put that. I
love that part of the video. Okay, guys, so that part, I know the whole video's very heavily scripted. The part where I go to the church and I get the message from Pirey, completely unscripted. Completely, he had no knowledge that I was filming that day. He had no knowledge I was filming the Leah part. He had no idea I was even in church. So I get a phone call while I'm there. I look down at my phone. I'm like, no fucking way. I'm like, dude, I don't remember what my original idea was for that part. I knew I wanted to like, I go and get holy water, but that's kind of where it ended. I just wanted to collect footage. But then I saw the text. I was like, dude, that's insane. So I have no idea what the original plan was, but that's better than anything I could have ever come up with. It was crazy.
It was unscripted.
It was real.
It was completely unscripted.
Of course, everything else is fake, but that one part is real. I know. You could not have written anything better. Fuck, that's so good.
Yes, I have been Leah pilled, I think.
Yeah, we've been watching a lot of clips recently.
Yeah.
You were very
okay, wait. It was, you know, I was doing research, right? Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I was totally doing. I'm not like a fan or anything. I'm pretty indifferent. Like, not, you know.
So for this game, this is what's cool about this game, is that you're playing as like kind of an anti-hero, right? It's not like the regular children in other Pokemon games. This guy's like a terrorist.
Shit, we should have named your character Leah. I fucked up.
No.
That would have been funny.
That's not. That's just too far. I don't know if, did we miss the opening cutscene or something? Because there's a part in the beginning where you like blow up some shit. I think I might have missed it. Trigun? I haven't seen Trigun. Is it kind of similar to like that? I know it's like taking place in a desert, right? All right, what's the objective here? Can we just head out? Okay, the cutscene played. Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear you watch VTubers now. Hope you get well soon.
I mean, not really. It was mostly just for the video. I think you're done with it now. Yeah, no, it was
mostly research. Totally, like 100%. It's not like I have like, you know,
a fantasy
all the time.
But to be fair, okay, I do say the whole part in the video is not scripted. I will say the part where he says I love her, that's completely out of context. It's not.
But this is the thing. I probably have said that before.
No, I mean,
but as a joke, obviously, like for sure.
I mean, you texted me that for a different reason. It wasn't about Leah, but I just kind of like cut it together. Pretty good. So the cool thing about this game, this was what makes it more interesting than like the other Pokemon games. I don't know if it's gonna start like this, but every battle in this game is a double battle. Yeah. Except he has 2 Zigzagoons. I was gonna say it has like a bit more strategy, but not really in a situation like this. I also thought it was so cool that you start with Umbreon and Espeon instead of like any of the regular starters. And this was right when Gen 3 came out, right?
I don't know if you're asking me to confirm.
Do you not? You know you like Pokemon, right?
I'm not like a mega fan. I like Pokemon Fire Red. I should tell you enough.
Yeah, that's Gen 3. Oh, confusion is... Okay, wait. So I don't really have any Pokemon knowledge either. The last game I played was... This is Gen 3, okay. It wasn't about Leah? Yeah, I'm sorry. He was talking about someone else. But,
yeah, her name rhymes with Lipa.
No, it wasn't about her either. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the last Pokemon game I played was... Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
Oh, that was a good one. I actually liked it. I know
you
hated
that one?
it.
Yeah, I played X and Y, then Omega Ruby, and then I was just so turned off by the new direction the games were taking. Not that I was like a huge fan before. I played Gen 3, 4, and 5. I'm Zoomer. I now anti-me? Why?
Hey, because it wasn't about Leah. Don't disappoint me, boy.
It's alright. You gotta lie sometimes. Some guy in the comments thought I was Jewish too. That's also a joke.
I mean, why is the background?
Yeah, that's also... I don't know why the background
explaining to do there,
is Hanukkah
buddy.
themed. I think it's just because we're problematic. That's all there is to it. Like, I saw the Hanukkah theme one time and I was like, that's kind of funny. And I set that as the background. Yeah, isn't this coat so cool?
My what?
Shalom. No, the coat of the character.
Oh.
So who in the chat has played this game before?
New Goggle says Gen 3 is my favorite one.
Oh yeah, what's up, Necro? How are you doing? Gen 3 is my favorite. Yeah, Gen 3 was my favorite too. Because it's the first one I played though, right? Everybody's first is their favorite.
Oh, my first was Fire Red, but my favorite is Gen 4.
Really? What didn't you like about Fire Red? Or what did you like about Gen 4?
Fire Red. I guess it's just like the point I was in life. It's like I was like in peak high school. I was like the popular jock in high school. Totally true story. Totally true story. And yeah, I don't know. It was just like a good times. And I had like... I really like Infernape.
Were people not bullying you in high school for still playing Pokemon?
No.
Nobody cared in like over here?
No. I don't...
Because when I was in high school, like I got a Wii U, and I was telling my
okay, yeah, well, okay.
So I got the Wii U, and I was telling people, I was like, oh yeah, I got the Wii U, and they're like, what are you up? Well, they weren't very fond of it. I didn't get bullied because my school only had like 30 or so people, so there was no like caste system in like my high school. But it's just my friends like making fun of me for it.
Bicky, bro suppresses the bullying memories. Look, I was in that locker because I wanted to be, okay?
Of course I got bullied for it. Honestly, it's fair.
Yeah, I think you're losing Dranico, like, for good after this.
Why?
Because you had a Wii U?
Just for being myself. Is it too late to buy a DS? No, not at all. You can probably find them for really cheap now. I don't think they've, like, exploded in price or anything. The games, though, the games might be expensive, but actually, if you have a 3DS, you can just, you know, homebrew it and have all the games for free.
Mystery Dungeon EOS?
Explorers of Sky, yeah, that's a pretty good game, too. I know I loved it when it came out. I haven't played it since, either. So I don't know if I'd still enjoy it now, but I do love the Mystery Dungeon games. Loot made a pretty good video about Red and Blue Mystery... Not Mystery Team, Red and Blue Explorer Team, right? That one was really good. I love that video. I think that's the first loot video I watched. I was like... I feel like I was going through a rough time. I don't remember what it was, but I just woke up at like 3 in the morning and I just watched the whole video in one sitting. I was like, damn, it's pretty good.
Oof.
Remember to tip the landlord. What's up,
oh shit,
Ping
should
Dot?
we talk about your rent situation? Or,
oh yeah.
or is that a no-no still?
There is no rent situation. And Perry told me to name it that. I looked at the rent comments at first and I was like, oh my god, do people actually think like I need money? But no. I realized I was being like, I had to stick up my ass about it.
Nah, I thought the rent comments were fucking hilarious.
No, the thing is, they are fun. I've seen people make those comments on other channels, and I think they're so funny every time. But when I was on the receiving end of it, I was like, oh shit, did they actually think that? But no. I was thinking too hard about it.
Yeah, things are not that bad here in Canada. Right?
Rent situation is crazy. It was a forced me. It's a good one though. Oh, wait, yeah, isn't the chick inside here? Yeah, they were trying to human traffic this girl.
Oh shit, Max Justice is like Canada, question mark, question mark, question mark. I think we lost it on the viewer.
Oh, fuck. A leaf? I have a dedicated unfunny fan base. I think the fan base is pretty funny.
Wait, Gauze Hog had a crush on the psychotic B word.
You can say bitch, that's fine. Actually, maybe it's not fine. What is her canon name? You got any ideas?
Come on.
I'm not good at these.
Pippa.
I'm not, no, I'm not naming. No. See,
okay, fine. Okay. Sad 2.
That sucks. No. I'm going with a default name. I'm going with Yuki. I'm gonna go with a weeb name.
Come on, even the people in the comments are like Pippa. Like, come on.
It rhymes with punt. I just don't like it. See, here's the thing where this is what I had in mind for the video. I really didn't want to like imitate the tropes that people usually fall into when talking about VTubers. I didn't want to be like, oh, they're mentally ill. Isn't it so funny that they're sad girls, guys? Oh, isn't it funny that, oh, I can't think of any like trope. Isn't it funny that Pippa is problematic? I didn't really want to go for anything like on the nose like that, because I look at those jokes and they're so tired to me. Rui is canon? Oh, I fucked up. Those jokes are kind of tired to me.
Yeah, Desert is, he's a man of culture.
Isn't it yeah, that they're all gay? Yeah, isn't that so funny? So that's what I wanted to avoid. And so when I see people like naming their characters after VTubers, I get the ick. So I don't want to imitate that.
Shit, you have a wise man in your comment. Low-hanging fruit is low for a reason.
Exactly.
Man.
It's easy. Yeah, the stuff is played up by the streamers themselves, which is why it gets perpetuated, because people are like, well, they think it's funny, I'm just going to repeat it, which I get. I don't blame anybody for it, but you know, I wanted to like make something that was more unique, and I think I accomplished that.
Oh, I adored the Void Stranger video. Got me to play right after the intro, and I just
dude, I'm so glad. Those are my favorite comments when people are like, dude.
Pretty sure Desert is blushing right now at that comment.
I love those, yeah, because it's nice to hear, like, the comments are the best parts because it shows that people, like, really cared about the video to the point where they, like, felt the need, not the need, they just wanted to, like, leave something. Which makes it, like, feel like there's real people watching it. It's not just a number, you know?
Wait, let me die. So which videos are you talking about? It's because most people who make those jokes, Oh, the jokes.
Are Singaporean. The most unfunny of Southeast Asians. Really? Is it not the Indonesians? I thought the Indonesian fan base was like the biggest of VTubers.
Don't say that on stream, man. Don't fuck with the Indonesians.
No, they're fine. I mean, what are they gonna do? Come over here?
I don't know.
They can't afford it. Oh shit! Yeah, she's in my. Whoa! What is up with the aspect ratio? I did notice it got like wide for a bit there earlier. I thought it was like that the whole time.
The farther south it goes, the worse it gets.
It's probably gonna be okay.
Is Singapore in Southeast Asia?
Yeah, I believe so. It's I'm very bad with the geography, so don't. I mean, you guys can make fun of me. Isn't it next to China?
Yeah, but like everything is next to China.
But like right next, doesn't it border China?
Everything.
Okay. Not like trying to think. Not yeah. Never mind. I don't know. No.
It's a
Lol.
on the tip of Malaysia. We have a nerd here.
Wait, Singapore is not its own country? Oh, fuck this. I'm thinking of Hong Kong. Yeah, why is it getting... Okay. I didn't put in any, like, gecko codes or anything. I just downloaded the ISO. So you guys are gonna have to bear with this. I'm sorry. LOL next to China. It's not? Okay, whatever. I'm okay with being, geographically inept.
Yeah, Singapore is fiefdom of Australia. Is that a term I don't know, or is that a typo?
Yeah, I don't know what that means either. Shit. Our lack of education is showing.
Whoa, don't talk down on the Canadian education system.
Wait, I didn't grow up here.
Oh, it's true.
I don't know about you guys. ISO? Oh shit, sorry, I mean on my GameCube.
Fiefdom to advance a vocab word.
I don't think you need to use any of these like special items in the game. Oh, this is fucked. We don't need to use any of these like X attack and X defense potions. I never used them when I played the game. I never use them in any of the games. I know it's like mostly a competitive thing. You plan to never leave your place of residence. Does geography even matter?
I mean, I don't know, man. His rent situation might force him to leave.
I guess Americans don't really know shit about geography, and I'm perpetuating that. Oh, wow. Okay, I forgot about the character designs in this game. These guys are like so anime.
Yeah, kind of looks cool. That guy looks like a Sonic character.
It is badass. Yeah, he does look like Sephiroth, you're right. Go save and restart. Wait, did I fuck up?
What?
How do you save in this game? Oh, shit. Wait, you're right. Wait, Melo, I think you're right. You do get to pick your Pokemon at this part, right? You get to pick like a starter. Let's go into that building. I need to focus on the game this stream. I really chose the worst game to play. Oh, you think that might fix it? I'll give it a shot once I get to a save point. That wasn't me! I'm not the guy that killed a diabetic teacher. That's my buddy. He couldn't show up today. We asked him to come over.
Oh shit, that was a dark story.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy fuck.
Starters aren't set until later. Alright, great. Yeah, I think that stream is still up. Like, Frost was talking about how... Shit, this aspect ratio is so fucked.
There's a lot of stuff that he abused like 7 or 8 different pets.
Oh, that was his parents, though.
It's a mix of both.
Yeah, so my friend, he was talking about how he had this one teacher that was diabetic. And he was very sick one day. He came into class being like, guys, I know this is like kind of morbid. This is what he says, but like, I feel like I don't have much left to live, you know. The doctors told me I was diabetic and we'll see what happens. And so my friend just, you know, he thinks he's a good student. He gets the teacher cookies as like a present. You know, he's trying to be a teacher's pet about it. And I think a few days later he passed away. Which is pretty fucked up. But, you know, it's probably unrelated.
Probably.
Oh shit, Melo sent me a way to fix the aspect ratio. How much effort is this gonna take?
Hey man, really like the coffee video. Even though I don't drink coffee often, I'm thinking the scripted videos are really good.
PM do the fix. Appreciate it, man. Is this gonna take a lot of effort? Because if it is, let's take a read real quick.
Gauze Hog is asking how old he was. I think it was like high school.
Graphic aspiration force is 4
it was like
by
high
3.
school. I don't think he knows what diabetic means even today. So.
No, he's a doctor. He knows what he's talking about.
Oh, now you expose that.
I think he's that's public information, right? Maybe not. That's all right.
It's not.
Well, shit.
now, like, you know.
Oops.
You're gonna be like. The cherry blossom reviews genuinely took me to a different time in my life.
Okay, I'm so glad people like that part because that's the part I was least confident in the video. Because I showed it to I showed it to a bunch of my friends and everybody was like, I don't get it. It's not funny. And one guy was like, this is some incel shit. Like one of my most normie friends. I hate saying normie, but like, how else do I describe him? He's like, this is like some incel shit. And I was like, what? You guys really don't like this part? But I kind of stuck by it. I was like, you know what? I take a lot of my friends' advice, but this time I truly think they just don't get it. So I kept it in. All right, what was I meant to do?
It looks like it was a good decision. You have a really nice comment there.
This is the stadium. As a way to atone? Yeah, something like that. Normies. I know. What do you... Wait, you thought I was making fun of Digibro in that one part? I mean, it's not really aimed at anybody specifically. It's more just about... It's just common YouTube tropes, you know? Like back in the day, like making video game reviews. Yeah, exactly. Like anime YouTubers or just like video game YouTubers.
Arcade, they couldn't see your artistic vision.
No, they couldn't. Pirey liked it though. Pirey, you have good taste.
Thank you.
I think you get it more than the others.
I try to put myself in your shoes, you know? What it is like to hate women.
He did his homework. Yeah, yeah.
No, I mean, to be fair... I actually did do my homework. I watched VTubers.
Yeah, to be fair...
I actually kind of understand, but not really still.
No, I think you get it now.
But like, you know, I still wouldn't. You know, some of the VTuber like people are pretty intense, I think.
What, you mean the fan base?
Yeah, they're very like. I mean, I don't know if it's like a joke or I don't know if it's serious. I don't like. Like they're like obsessed. I think, if I'm not mistaken, like just from the comments.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a whale type situation where like a small percentage of people are the most obsessed with certain, you know, creators, and they're the ones that provide like most of the money and donations.
Yeah, it's just I felt sad sometimes, but you know,
the feet in the video were mine. Yeah, hired feet. Yeah, to be fair, it is very like internet oriented, the humor. It doesn't really appeal to the average guy.
If he was also gonna pay rent.
That's true. I really do think it's crazy how people get like $100 donations. Now,
no, I mean, by the way, I'm not like saying it's a bad thing. I'm talking specifically about the fans, right? Like I feel it's I don't know. I don't know if it's like healthy or not.
Yeah,
but to be fair, that like it's like OnlyFans, right? Or other stuff as well. Max Justice, I wish I had money. You should make a coffee review video. I heard it's lucrative.
Alright, so what's happening in the game right now is I think they're talking about how we like steal Pokemon from other trainers.
God Hog, I'm single-handedly putting my Oshi through college. Oshi's like it's like the top one, right? Like the
Oshi's like your favorite, right? Yeah.
I got that one. You saw that?
Yeah, you know now.
The summoning salt jokes are posted 1,000 times a day, but they make me laugh every fucking time. You did them justice.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah, this is the music I included in the most recent video. I didn't plan that. Oh yeah, people were saying I was sitting on the videos for a while. In a way, kind of. Like, the coffee video was finished the morning of uploading it. I had to record some lines last minute because I wasn't happy with them. Here's the thing about me is I only really put in effort when my back is against the wall, when I'm like, okay, there's no time left. Like, I need to get this out now. So,
Tom Daniels, review all the FaZe coffee. Sure, it costs $400, but you'll do great. Trust me.
I can't do that. I think.
Wait, there's more. There's more.
Yeah, there's one for every girl in the company. And how many of there?
How many? Like, what? I thought it was like the 4 that you.
There's
reviewed.
like almost 30 of them, right?
There's 30.
Yeah, but you know, I only chose a few select ones. Hey, what's up, Matthew? I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. Forced souls, one of the funniest phrases. I know, that's good. Yeah, so for the videos, the VT videos, the first one was done a while ago. The second one I finished this week. The V video I finished this week, and the coffee video I finished this week. So I wasn't really sitting on them, more just like, I kind of had this thought in my head where I was like, if I can't make this next video good, what's the point, right? Like, I've been making these videos for like 3 years now, and if they're not that funny at this point, just like give up, which is not a really great mentality, but it's just kind of a way to push myself to do better. And I think it showed. But yeah, they were freshly baked.
Pink Dotlin, do they actually taste different?
They do, yeah. Like, the Urka one actually does taste kind of chocolatey, which is kind of crazy. I didn't expect that. They are overpriced. I don't think they're worth it, except for the novelty. I mean, I wouldn't have bought them if I wasn't planning on making a video, right? I bought them for the sake of the video.
I mean, like, also, there's a lot of typos.
Yeah, that really pissed me off. It's so bad. I really don't understand how it gets that bad. They're hiring like third worlders to write their copy for them.
Indonesians? Okay.
Probably. Or Pakistan. Or India.
Bro drinks his coffee with milk and claims to taste it.
Hey, I told you. I reviewed them based on drinking them black. Alright, fuck this. Where is it? How do you save in this game? Can you save at any point, or are there specific stations? What if I leave? Oh. We should go shopping.
They're from Canada, so probably Indians.
That's true.
FaZe is Canadian?
Yeah, it's a Canadian company.
What?
FaZe Podgy!
Nice.
Dude. Sakan is the CEO, right? I believe he's Chinese.
See, that's exactly what an Indian would say.
He said,
to hide
I don't
in plain
think
sight.
Indians want to refer to themselves as Chinese. Don't they have like a vendetta against that country?
Yeah, I mean, not really. I don't know.
This is not the right
They
place
should
to
have hired
go.
premium third worlders for better spelling. Yeah, I agree. I hear that like Brazilians are high quality.
As like employees.
Yeah.
What, do you have
It's pretty
experience?
dark. No. I mean, I don't have personal experience, but like it's pretty dark the way people like talk about like outsourced work, which is it's like a normal thing now. You know, I talk to
Yeah.
friends and they're like, like the outsourced workers that are getting paid pennies from this country are like dog shit, but the good ones from this country, you know,
The good
Yeah,
ones.
no, I'm not kidding. It's like a commodity, and I'm like, whoa, like
Yeah.
this is pretty dark. You know,
They can get away with paying them less, but we gotta pick
Yeah.
like the best country. It's pretty fucked up because like, yeah, like the same friend will talk about how it's like, oh, we're talking about giving this one guy a raise and it's like 10 cents. And like people are like sobbing, they're like, oh my God, thank you so much for the raise.
So
It's changing
bad.
my life. And I'm like, wow, this sucks. It really just like, I forget where the Pokemart is. It's not here.
pretty dark. I see what you did there.
Oh, fuck. I really shouldn't play games like this that take a lot of effort. It's this place over here. We're gonna be stuck in this one screen for like the next 2 hours. Yeah, right here.
Tom Daniels, PJ, but I drink milk and coffee in 2 separate cups with 2 straws. Interesting.
Where the Pokeballs at?
Oh shit! Another guy said willing to give Void Strangers a shot because of you.
Yeah, you definitely should.
You're changing
It's
lives,
one of my favorite games.
one life at a time.
Let's take a look. Where the hell are the Pokeballs? Oh shit, dude. Do you want to pop in, Melo? I don't know if we have the capability to have you on right now, like audio-wise. We can try it out. I honestly don't mind.
Wait, this is an RPG?
Yeah, it's like Pokemon. Wait, really? You're experienced with this game? Okay, we'll have you on. We'll see if it works. We'll give it a try. I don't mind if the stream is scuffed. It's the first one back in a while. Let's get him in.
Uh-oh, Melo from Running Shine. What's that supposed to mean? Max Justice? Imagine the unethical farm labor used to pick VTuber coffee beans.
Alright, I'm not hearing you. Oh shit. Yeah, give me 1 second. Oh dude, it's all fucked. It's all fucked
What is
up.
going on?
Discord is crashing. Voice and video. Output device. Speakers. Hey, can you try talking right now? Fuck, it's not working.
Why?
Not sure. Yeah, I think the interface is not set up for this right now. Phones. That's so odd. Oh, wait.
Hello.
Oh, I hear him.
I hear him too. This shit.
Pirey hears me.
Yeah, there we go. I can't adjust his volume. Dude, Discord is
What's going
such
on?
a dog
Is
shit
it Discord
program.
or is it your dumb monitor? By the way, he has a 21:9. Just I just want to expose him because
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
pissing me off.
You guys see that in the video. I've talked about this before. I fell for the 21:9 meme like a few years ago and it hasn't helped at all.
Oh no, yeah, no, it doesn't actually make anything like more efficient or better in any way.
It actually makes things less efficient and worse.
Melo sounds like he's a jar on our desk. All right.
It's in a jar on your desk.
Let's change this is so fucked.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's my fault. Give it a
I wanted
second.
to help you guys out. All of your viewers are leaving because of me right now. Like,
No, don't worry about it. 1 second.
Keep him in the jar. It'll be funny. I think I agree.
All right, try speaking.
yeah, what's up?
Oh, it's not working.
No, I can hear
It's
him.
not
I hear
working.
him.
I mean, yeah, you hear me, but like, it's the problem, right? Collaborating with another.
What did they say?
Oh, Arcade just said collaborating with another male.
All right, let's
Gain. I can increase my own gain if you need me. I can get loud.
I think what's happening is we try talking.
Yeah, what's up?
Low volume and quality.
That's crazy. So I'm like coming out all bad, I guess, for them.
But that shouldn't be the case. We need to outsource the streams for the Brazilians.
The scuffness adds to the factor.
See, when people say the audio quality is bad, I'm not sure if they mean like it's on my end or if it's like your audio quality. Wait. I'm gonna double the audio. real quick.
Are you accusing Melo of having bad audio?
No, we're
Oh.
good. We're good.
Yeah, I think it's good, right?
I think he's fine.
Can
Yeah.
everybody give me like a true answer? Can we get a
Does your
consensus?
stream tech support the same? Miss the coffee copywriters. He sounds fine. It's 21/9. That's all Daniel says.
I think this is good. I think you might be a bit quiet, but then I'll just turn you up a bit more.
That's okay. You're getting thumbs up. It looks like everything's kind of worked out okay for you, so there's no problem. No, I was also just wanting to be here, also just for support to direct you on where to go if needed, because I've played this game a couple of times, you know, so it's like, and I've also, for some reason, yeah, this is a game that requires a lot of concentration. You can't really stream super well with it.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it too hard. I forgot what it was like to stream. It's been like, what, 6 months? And now I'm here. I'm like,
been a
oh
while.
shit, I forgot how hard it was.
Yeah.
But how often
Yeah,
have
I'm not crackling. I like the last few times because I got a new microphone. I'm using something a little different. and
Oh,
it
it's not the
seems to
SMB
have
anymore?
fixed- No, I'm not using the Michael Jackson one anymore.
Oh,
I'm
that
using,
sucks.
I'm using an Audio Technica one that I also had for the longest time, but it's like this one kind of sounds better with my voice, I think. Oh, by the way, you can save by going down.
Okay,
like
thank
to
you,
the,
man. You're a
Pokemon
lifesaver.
Center. Yeah.
All right, we'll get back into it. Apologies for all the scuff.
I didn't realize how much
Yeah.
you're struggling with the game.
Oh no, I didn't realize either until just. Well, I mean, Melo seems to think I'm struggling, so I appreciate the help.
No,
Okay,
I mean, it looks like he seems to know you're struggling.
so we
'cause-
can't leave yet, right?
No, you can't. You gotta go to the. I'm sorry. I should have said like bottom left. 'Cause
Oh, I
that's where
see.
your- That's where the Pokemon Center is.
Okay, I think you're still a bit low. Let me see if I can turn you up a bit.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, PC.
I think that's changing. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. I think you're still a bit
Yeah.
low, but you know what? That's all right.
Yeah.
The widening of the game window adding to the chaos.
Yeah, you're having the issues with
Yeah,
the
it's like,
whole thing, and now this too. Now it's an audio-visual nightmare.
I really should have like put in more work into this beforehand, but it's fine.
It's all right.
Okay,
No,
okay.
sometimes you don't think any. And Dolphin's supposed to be stable, right? Like everybody's like, oh, it's the best emulator. It doesn't have problems.
Yeah, it turns out it's shit.
or maybe
There's
a
the save.
monitor.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the monitor. All right.
It's zero to do with the monitor. It's just a Dolphin has like an auto like put it into 16:9 when it can, and
I see, but the game doesn't support it like in most cases.
it just needs it keeps switching back and forth. So you can save there, maybe do a save state. I don't know, restart the
All right,
emulator.
should I restart?
here
Yeah, we'll
and-
try that out.
Well, restart and then just go to the settings and say force it into a 4x3. Love from
All right, we'll give it a
Poland
try.
with N2P404 says.
But what do you say?
He says love from Poland.
Thank you, man. We love Poland here.
Yeah.
We do?
Yeah? Okay, wait, what's the setting? So I have to go to...
Okay, so you have to go to it's graphics and the aspect ratio like forced to 4:3. Let me see if I can go on my Dolphin and
Oh, I found it, don't worry.
yeah, you got it. Yeah, aspect ratio you can force it one way or another. Just no auto, which I imagine it may have been on.
Okay, I think we're good now.
Yeah, it might be. Hopefully that should fix it up. No, it's a smart guy. It's the most basic tech support ever. It's just go change one setting.
We literally outsourced tech support.
Yeah, but this is North America. That's why it's high quality.
Ouch.
Whoa, what's wrong? We're We're all here.
Yeah.
Apologies
No, I mean for
to the Europeans and the Asians.
The ones that are not good.
What do you mean? Why are you laughing at me saying now it's better? Is it not? Is it not good still? It's still fucked.
It should be fine.
I think it's
Yeah,
alright.
you're good. Yeah, now it's not doing it no more.
Yeah, it's not doing it anymore.
All right. If the audio balancing is still wrong, somebody let me know. I think the game might be a bit loud now.
And it could be. Yeah, let us know in the
Why does
chat.
the
Thanks
main character
everybody for
have a
being
white
here.
paint across his face?
Oh, you can hear Pirey, by the way, right, Melo?
Yeah, I can hear him just fine.
Okay. Yeah, dude, the audio interface here, like the setup is so
I
complicated.
know how. I know how it is. It's always a nightmare. Like these things cost hundreds of dollars. You finally fucking like you get one of them. Oh, it's great. It's all gonna be wonderful. I'll have good audio quality. I'm gonna do all of that, and it's just a nightmare. The drivers fuck up. Things don't work the way they should. And it doesn't matter how expensive you get with it. They're always gonna have problems.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, like a few months ago when I was in the middle of recording one of the videos, I updated my audio interface because there were other problems with it. The problems didn't get solved and all my settings got reset to factory. So I had to like meticulously go back and like set the compression, the EQ to like what I could remember off the top of my head. It was a nightmare just to get the audio sounding the same.
Yeah.
Or are you bass boosting yourself? For
Is it
Chad Aura?
OBS with ghost inputs, or are you bass boosting yourself for Chad Aura?
Whoa. Is he talking about you?
No, I don't think so. I think he's talking about you.
Oh, I don't have anything changed. It's the same settings as they've been in the videos.
We're all kind of Chad here, so it's hard to, like, you need to be more descriptive. Is it Chad 1, Chad 2, Bay? God damn it.
All right, Melo. Let me know where to go first, and then I'll be able to like pay attention after that.
Okay, so yeah, I had this exact same problem playing this game as a kid, like where I try to go buy Pokeballs and I can't find any. You have to talk to the shopkeeper. So like you have to go back to the Pokemart.
That's right.
That's like and then you have to talk to like a person in the second floor, and then they'll inform you, we don't sell Pokeballs here. You have to go to the last place you had.
Okay,
you're
that's
finally
ridiculous.
able to move around the map. Yeah.
Why do you think they're doing that? Just to like pad out the game time?
No, just to make kids frustrated.
I do remember. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I do remember like this game taking forever, but I just chalked it down to me being stupid. But like, well, maybe I'm still stupid, but I think it's just the game is fucked.
What an asshole too. The guy's like, oh, it's common knowledge, idiot. Everybody knows they don't sell Pokeballs here. You have to go to the outskirts to get them.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not screen sharing with you too, but
it's fine.
If I screen share, it's gonna break. I can tell you right now.
It's totally fine. Is that Melo here? Yeah, I'm hanging out. I'm mainly going to be just helping out with directions.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. All right, right here in this rusty train, they're selling Pokeballs.
This game was made by people who didn't even know what Pokemon was. Is that true?
Really? This was their first foray into it?
This was Genius Seniority, I think, and they did the Pokemon Stadium games. They did a couple of things.
That's right.
How many, I was under the impression that like most of the Pokemon games, like the vast majority, because I knew that there's like that Eevee one and the Pikachu one.
Yeah.
Like how many, because like, the typical one is like the one where you start and then like you go out, you get a starter, and then like you do your journey, you get the badges, right?
Yeah, you're asking like how many
of them are not
there
like
are?
that, yeah.
I mean, most of them are not. Like there's
Really?
how many Pokemon games do you think there are? Like 100? Not 100. I mean, there's like Over
No,
100 for sure, like spin-offs.
Probably.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm thinking that's not an exaggeration. It probably is like over 100.
How many should I get?
That's a lot.
I think
thought
this
it
is
was
fine for now.
20.
Just 20. I mean, it's the biggest franchise in the world based on like revenue or what is it?
There's over 76 games
Oh,
in
okay.
total, including
less
all
than
the
I thought.
spin-offs and all of those things. That's still a lot.
3, maybe 4.
There's at least 20.
Okay, so we're just done here then.
Yeah, you're done. You got the balls.
It's much more.
Oh, what the hell is he driving?
Yeah.
Is that this is pod racing?
It is probably inspired by Star Wars. You're right.
It does seem like, yeah. I didn't think Melo was a VTuber guy. Basically, everything I know about VTubers, I know from Demi.
Wait, is that true?
I think so. Yeah.
That's actually hilarious.
I know like a couple of things from like Osmosis a bit, and like when they were first becoming popular, but not. I definitely don't keep up with them.
Yeah, you saw the like the clips of the Japanese chicks like acting cute.
Oh,
Is that
which
what like,
ones?
got you into
I mean-
them? Not got you into
no,
them,
no,
but like
it-
introduced you to them.
I think so. Yeah.
I think the first clip I saw was like Fubuki in Hololive. She's like the white fox, saying something like burgers, like I love burgers. And I was like, this shit is retarded. But then I was like, you know what? It's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah, I've always had kind of a passing interest in like the technology of it for sure, and I do like appreciate the idea of things being a bit more anonymous. I do not like how everything online has gotten so like attached to real identity. But I mean, that being said, it's kind of hard to. It kind of gets thrown out the window a bit when a lot of this is like big agencies and it's kind of idol culture, which is a totally different problem. Or not even a problem, really, but you know, a completely different thing altogether.
Yeah, I think it's for the sake of making money mostly, because it's what attracts the most whales to the girls.
For sure.
And then for the guys, you know, I don't really know what's going on there.
Well, my first VTuber was this one time where Leah was yelling at Pippa for some reason.
Is that really the first clip you've ever seen?
I'm pretty sure.
That's
crazy. Because it
crazy.
made an impression on me. You know, I was like, oh, interesting. You know?
Did I show you that one, or did you just find it? Yeah, no, that's the one you texted me about. You just like saw that randomly on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, what's our next goal? We saw 2 people.
So
They're
you
talking
have
about 2 thugs.
Yeah, I think we need to. Goodness, oh yeah, she gets in the way sometimes. I think you have to go to the mayor's house again. I could be wrong.
Okay.
But
God, this is not a good stream game. I totally fucked up here.
Yeah, we should have gone with Fable, huh?
This is a very fun game and everything, but it can be difficult to stream because the flags are very specific, and if you don't know where to go, it's like you can kind of end up just wandering around quite a bit.
And the mayor's house he was up there a little bit.
He was up north.
On the left.
Yeah.
First thing I saw was the Suey piss experiment. Yeah, so that's like one guy on VT, I think. Or maybe it was on JP before it turned into VT. One guy was like pissing in a bunch of bottles. I forget what the intention was. He was like...
A VTuber?
No, just some random guy. He was like, yeah, I'm eating like the Suisse diet so that when I piss, it'll like taste like her piss and I can pretend I'm just drinking her piss.
Oh, God.
I think that's what he's talking about.
Was that real or was that...
Oh, no, I'm sure it's real. I mean, like,
yeah.
people on 4chan have been pissing in the bottles for, like, a long time. That's, like, just a thing.
Yeah, they've been coming in jars for a while, too.
Oh, I don't want to...
Coming in jars and pissing in bottles, yeah.
They've been pissing in drawers.
Yeah, Mom found the piss drawer.
Barry, do you know about this?
No!
Oh, you don't know anything.
I'm like close to vomiting right now. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's not that bad.
Cum jars and piss
sorry.
drawers?
We'll stop talking about it.
No, wait, I'm interested. You have to now. I'm curious.
I mean, you know what? All right, you know what tributing I taught you what tributing is, right?
I can't say I remember.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it's like basically when you like print out a picture of a chick and you like cum on it and you send it to her being like, I tributed you.
Yeah.
So I imagine the cum jars are like a different, or it's like kind of like a spin-off of that where people get like their My Little Pony. I think it started with, what did it start with?
It started with My Little Pony, but it was done out of hate, I think.
Oh,
The
really?
guy,
I didn't
like-
know that. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. I
fucking
think it was
so
like
funny.
a My Little Pony auntie. I think he wanted to like come in the jars to be like, yeah, that'll show you guys.
That's amazing. Yeah, so he came on, and so like the jar is like filled with cum, by the way, like it's like loads, like gallons over the period of like months, I assume.
Oh my god. And like they have it, like they keep it.
Yeah, they keep it. Yeah,
It's a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just nothing else to it. They just they keep it.
Yeah.
I mean, like
What? This is normal.
it's not normal, dude. Like those people are gonna have kids.
Are they?
I mean, are they?
No.
I don't know what kind of people.
No.
No.
Like imagine, like I don't know, you meet like a cute girl and you're like, oh, I used to have a cum jar.
Yeah.
Oh, but they're never these. We're getting. Do you know about wizards, Perry? Do you know about these?
No,
like
I mean,
this
what?
idea.
Like the magic.
No.
No, so there's this idea that if you stay a virgin until 40,
until 30, yeah,
you
I know.
become
Yeah,
a wizard.
yeah.
This is
There, a
common.
lot of guys on 4chan are, at least, I don't know about now, it's a lot more broad now, but back in the day, there was a big thing where it's like, yeah, I'm on my way to wizarddom, you know, I'm on my way to, I'm never ever, they've completely given up hope of even like, even talking to a woman, let alone bonding or creating a real relationship with one. Like, it's all 2D or nothing, you know?
So the alternative
Everything
is
else
just
is-
cum jar?
Yeah,
No,
just
no.
cum jars and masturbating and...
We're just saying
Just
the cum jar
I thought it
leads
was
to
a
this.
joke. It started off as a joke, but it became something, Evandale, that was very much not a joke. People legitimately were, you know, calling themselves wizards, especially like these older guys.
I mean, it's more of a self-deprecating thing. Like nobody actually
Yes.
wants to be a wizard, you know?
No, yeah, no,
They're just
it's a
accepting their
self-hating
fate.
sort of thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't know Pokemon types. I'm just gonna try Secret Power. It doesn't work on Dark, I assume.
So secret power is like I don't know how it works in this game. I think normally it works based on the terrain you're on.
That's
so like
right,
if you're
yeah.
on grassy terrain, it's like a grass type, but I think here it's just like normal. It's always like normal.
I don't think wizard is a cope. It's more of an insult.
It's not
than
a
anything.
cope.
It's like the.
It's
just. It means incel.
Self-deprecation. Yeah,
I mean,
self-deprecation.
at least in my circles, I've heard it used before, and they use it as like a self-deprecating joke.
yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna be a wizard.
Starts ironic
Yeah.
and then they own it. Exactly.
Starts ironic,
Yeah. Oh shit, that's right.
then
She
they
has.
own it. Perhaps the same couldn't be said of all religions.
Right. This chick can see dark. She can see shadow Pokemon.
Yeah.
So that's this game. You don't actually. I think there are wild Pokemon, but most. Oh yeah, the Pokemon attack you too. It's mostly about stealing Pokemon from like other trainers. Is how you
Yeah,
get
I
new
love
ones.
the way this game is with it because it's got a bit of edge to it. It's very fun. Like it's like, yeah, you're stealing it. You're doing it like it's vigilante work essentially. In the second game, XD, it's much more like you're kind of working for like a research institution and you're helping them get these things back. But here you're just kind of doing it solo, just you and this girl. And that game, yeah, they expanded on some things in XD, like they made it. They added like wild Pokemon in a way. It's kind of a little bit strange how they did it.
That's
but
right.
it
Yeah,
was
there's
there.
like these specific zones you go to. It's like a cave, and you can catch a few guys.
Mark, it's kind of crazy. I'm well adjusted, but I have a high power level, and I have to hide.
I have a high power level.
But he spelled it with a B
This shit
twice. It's not like on
annoying.
purpose.
Start
I have
talking
a
about
high power level and have to hide. I know the shit around normies will start talking about it 5-6 years down the line through TikTok.
I don't think that's intentional, but I mean, have a high power level. That's such a funny
What
way
do you
of
mean
putting
high
it.
power? Yeah. That's such an old school way of putting
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like, what do you mean high power level?
It's like
Like just
Dragon Ball
liking
Z.
anime and in general? Or
Yeah,
are we talking about
It means like us, you know.
Yes, I guess you could say that. I'm just so used to at this point everybody likes anime and stuff and video games. It's like this stuff is not niche anymore, you know? It's everyone.
Right, but it goes further than that. Like, you tell a chick, like, oh, I go on 4chan. The first thing she thinks is like, oh, this guy is going to shoot up a school. That's not like the regular idea.
Well, you shouldn't be, you don't start on the first date with that. You start on the third date with that.
Yeah, you should take notes,
yeah, you have to hide your, exactly, that's what he's saying. You have to hide your power level.
Yeah.
Until it's appropriate. But no, I think
it's appropriate.
I think most people would be turned away from that.
No, I think that if you're if you're dating a girl that's going like that knows a lot about 4chan and is going on like R9K, I'd be concerned.
Oh yeah, R9K. All right, here's the starters.
What's
right?
R9K?
I'd be very. It's essentially like a board. The whole entire point of it was it had to be original posts. Like it couldn't just be reposts or template threads and stuff like that. But it eventually just became, because of that, people just whining and complaining and just talking about like, oh, this thing happened, and it just blog posting essentially.
It turned into like another LGBT board where people are talking about either like killing themselves or about how they want to fuck like a cute femboy in like a variety of different ways. That's the entire board.
Yeah.
All right. Are these guys marked? Can I tell by their... Yeah, so there's like the Gen 3 starters, right?
So yes, they're at every exit of this town. So like if the red one's going to have like Quilava, I think they have the second evolution of it. The green one will have Bayleaf, and the blue one will have like Crocodile, I think.
Okay, what should we go? Pirey, you like Gen 2, right? No, you don't know.
Gen 2?
Yeah?
For Alligator. Or Typhlosion. Not
Typhlosion 1 is pretty good. It's generally kind of the best option you can get.
You think so?
Yeah, the Feraligatr has Surf, which is pretty nice, but you can also get that from like a Quagsire later.
And Typhlosion is a cool name.
Yeah, let's go for Typhlosion.
Yes, it is. Even though, you know, this is like, there's a whole meme with it I worked recently.
Oh, I actually know this.
Wait, what is this?
The Typhlosion thing.
What, with the like the new one in the Legends game?
I mean...
No, not the new one.
Right.
This has been like a meme for a while since this like week happens.
That's right. That's right.
Sexually molest people or something like that.
That's the one. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
But that's really not okay. I didn't read it. All I know is just from reading the headlines. But apparently, this is like a vastly over-exaggerated reality of what the story was actually about.
I imagine it was.
It's more just like Japanese. I know Japanese folklore is usually pretty fucked up, but it was more just. You know what? I don't know. I can't speak on things I don't know.
It's very much, it's like European folklore. It's like, the things are meant to be kind of disturbing and scary so that kids like don't do something. So they're kind of just emulating that.
Yeah, people are going crazy over it.
There's a Japanese folklore of like a giant fire thief that molests people? That's what I'm understanding. I don't know. Oh
shit, I gotta lower its HP. No, not about Quilava or Typhlosion, but they just took like folklore about whatever they have over there and just applied it to Pokemon instead.
Yeah, instead of like some yokai or something.
Alright, didn't want to attack him because I was afraid of just like killing it entirely, but can you like catch the Pokemon after they faint here?
They're pretty tough. So after they faint, not in this game, yeah, you kind of lose out on them until the post game, so you need to be a little bit careful. But you can like use your Umbreon at least to do like chip damage, because he's not going to be able to do that much because he has really low attack.
I see, okay.
So like Bite is pretty good.
Well, what kind of crimes did Slack games commit?
Yeah, I'm not aware of this.
Nelly lying?
Is it just based on the Pokédex things? Oh shit, I don't know my types either.
Like, what could be a more severe crime? I mean,
it's hard to tell that Spoink is like a psychic type. It's all gray, so you think like it's normal.
Yeah.
That's kind of how they color code them a lot of the time.
Pirey, thoughts on Vaporeon? Don't ask him that. I think you know about that.
I don't remember what it was, but I know Vaporeon had a weird one too. What was it?
It's just that people talk about Vaporeon being like a really great Pokemon to have sex with. Like, it'd be the best one because of how because of its, what can we use? Return. Yeah, wait. Let's use return.
Oh, I know the low punny one too.
Yeah, because of its, liquid nature or something like that. It's really a forced meme when you think about it.
But It's,
That
a,
kinda
it's like
is,
a little,
yeah.
isn't it like a dog with a fishtail?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a seal.
You know, I always kind of laughed that the Vaporeon became like known for that because it was like Chibi's favorite Pokemon, I think, for the longest time. He always had like Vaporeon as his avatar and stuff. So
You heard about the United guy, right? They killed the CEO.
oh yeah, so this guy went and he shot this dude.
He really liked. What was that one Pokemon he had on his profile?
Who's a
Did he
Pokemon
have
guy?
one on his?
It was
Let me
like.
see.
Yeah. If you go on his Twitter, it's probably still there. Somebody definitely knows in the chat. It's like the one green guy. That
Oh,
doesn't
it's
explain.
it's the fighting type one that's like also grass. Like like Relum or something. It's like a
Yeah, I think it's
mushroom.
Breloom. That's right.
Relum,
yeah.
yeah.
Cubic feet knows.
Imagine white women in the Pokemon world. Explain.
Oh,
What does that even mean?
She's a Pokemon.
Perry,
player.
I feel like if I explain these things to you, like, we're concerned we're like gonna like, I don't know, ruin you or something.
Wait, that means something? Like, imagine white women in the Pokemon world?
So, okay, I can. Holy shit! How do I explain this? So like, do you know there's this whole entire thing.
what the
Do you
fuck?
know about this thing where you can there's this thing about white women with dogs. I'm not exactly sure why white women became the main thing for this,
Because
but
they're doing it. They're doing it in real life.
they're doing it more, I guess. Yeah. So people essentially want to get off in creative ways, and some women have found that you can put like peanut butter on your vagina and your dog will come and lick it off and stuff. And it's a thing where everybody
not real.
likes to make jokes.
Okay, this is worse than
Oh, and very unfortunately is real. Yeah, use the Makuhito one to throw the ball out. I don't know why it's being so difficult.
Isn't
with
that
getting
animal
inside.
abuse?
Yeah, wait, what did I?
Yeah.
that is animal abuse.
Yeah. No,
It's
no.
superpower.
It's rape. It's totally fucking wrong. It's not okay even remotely.
What about the leaks from Game Freak? Oh yeah, we just talked about the Necro.
Yeah.
Apparently Quilava or Typhlosion has a story about like molesting a chick.
Banner asking if you're homeless. Not yet. That coffee video's got until next month.
They're not monetized. I use copyrighted music in all the videos.
Lumi from Face Connect
Tom Daniels,
mentions.
you're a fibber. You're a fibber. You're a liar.
What's a fibber?
He's lying. Your sister did not get caught doing that. You're not. You're lying.
She got
Tom
arrested.
Daniels, are you white? Is your sister white?
Tom, I almost
that's a
believed you, but then you
prerequisite.
said she got arrested, and I don't think she'd get arrested.
No, would you not for animal abuse?
I
Whoa,
just
this
don't
is an
know if
intense
they
one.
would
I
go.
hate these fake fuck who started saying Vaporeon is their favorite one and getting mad about the copy pasta. True Vaporeon heads like me don't give a fuck about. Just like them for being a cute little guy.
Yeah, no, he was like an OG. He's mad.
Wait, what is this? Is this somebody in chat or is this?
No, it's a chat. I'm just like reading chat.
Yeah, Hergs is talking
Oh.
about how he loved Vaporeon before it was cool.
Oh, I see. I see. Before it was cool. I don't think that the new ones like the Pokemon. I think they just, at least not in a sincere way. They just like it as an object, a fantasy.
Wait, I'm gonna go heal first.
Yeah, go because your Espeon got fainted. It's so funny that you have to push her out the way every time like, you want to go back, especially.
TLDR, slacking story. Basically, he got a girl pregnant with a slack off. And they GG the town, GG plus handshake the baby.
Handshake
What
the
does that
baby
mean?
out
That
of
doesn't
the
mean
world.
anything to me.
What is G?
What do you mean he GG the town?
Shit, that guy's really good at storytelling. I think I understood exactly what he meant.
Also, Tom, I still don't believe you. You do not have a white sister that put
Yes.
peanut butter on her pussy. You're a liar.
They killed him.
Oh yeah, definitely
wait.
save. You got a pretty good
Wait,
selection
why did the
here
slacking
now.
kill the why? But that's what?
Oh, it's just based on another Japanese story, I'm sure. She got
like
5 months
community
community service.
Where are you from?
I feel like if Tom is lying, right? Like he's it's kind of psychotic to continue this lie and to go deeper into it. So I'm just gonna believe that it's all real. Chi no Ri. How's the dog? Okay, let's get off the topic of dogs.
We can talk about something else. I'm sorry about that.
It's not your fault. It's just...
No, look, he's lying. He keeps going further. Yeah, I'm sure she's from California. No.
Where's the dog boy? That's a good question.
Oh, this place is great. This is what I remember most about the game, right?
PJ Button asking who brought the topic up.
Oh, somebody asked something about dogs, and then...
Oh yeah, the white woman comment.
And then I tried to explain the best I could.
He says it's real. I guess I have to believe him.
I mean, it's just so funny because like his comment was like relating to like the Pokemon world, but you instantly got it. Like to me, it's still like a pretty far reach.
Wait, did he not say? He said white women and dogs. Like we know.
No, he said white women in the Pokemon world.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, like, it's like a pretty like that's pretty.
This just goes to show how like stupid we are. If we just have these connections in our head.
Yeah, auxiliary stories that
I don't think you ever have to talk to this woman. Yeah, it's just kind of cool flavor text. It is a nice little environment though. Yeah, I do like Pirey Town. It's cool.
Don't they have like a massive crevice here or something?
Yeah.
Let's go to something lighter, like the Jewish themed coffee video.
What? I do love. Did you actually go to inside? You went to Notre Dame, or did you just go to a generic church and just said it was Notre Dame? I feel like you.
Well, the real Notre Dame is in France. We have like an imitation.
Well, yes, the real Notre Dame's in France, but there's another. I know there's several. You know.
Yeah, Pirey has very strong feelings about this.
We really want to be like Paris. We really like. It's like we're insecure here.
Oh, in Quebec.
Yes.
Okay. I understand.
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
So like,
I don't know. I know it's like Notre Dame, right? Or is it a different thing? I'm not.
It both works.
I know there's a university here in the U.S. that's like a Catholic thing called Notre Dame, and I think people call it Notre Dame. So it's.
Yeah, it's the Americanized pronunciation, I think.
Yeah, it's an Americanized version.
There's a lot of places like named Notre Dame, though. Like, I had a friend that went to high school called like Notre Dame, and that's like some bumfuck place in North America and America, USA. So yeah, I think people are just using the name wherever they want.
People just use it. This person doesn't even have any shadow Pokemon. Who gives a shit?
Go hard on Whitney? Who's Whitney?
I think that's the woman we're fighting.
Oh shit, okay.
But go light on Fuse, I see.
I was thinking of the one from
No, it's Whitey.
Oh, go easy on Whitey.
Oh shit, okay, I see.
Thoughts on new Shrek? Chamop is asking.
There's a new Shrek movie?
Yeah, there's a new one getting made. It's not coming out for 2 years. It's funny that they're putting a trailer out for it because it's like, shit, this is like a video game, like levels of having to wait for something. But
aren't people sick of that shit now? Like, all these animated films, aren't they performing poorly?
I think a lot of them are. I don't know how DreamWorks has been doing, but I imagine some people will probably go watch. I mean, some people are probably going to be hyped for Shrek because it's been a while, and I think that Puss in Boots movie did very well. So they're going to, I guess, try with this. But they changed the art style. It's not as Oh,
is it like the Puss in Boots art style?
Yeah, it kind of is. So it's kind of interesting because everyone. The best I can say is like they moified the characters. Like Shrek looks like I don't know. He doesn't look as gross. Yeah. He's like funny looking. He's like more cutesy.
They're trying to appeal to the anime audience.
The anime generation.
Yeah.
This reminds me of
it's more like Despicable Me. They yassified Shrek.
I think we should talk about the Sonic movie.
Why are there so many redacted messages? Oh yeah, Sonic movie came out a while ago. Melo, you really liked it, right?
I thought it was pretty fun. Yeah. I can't remember all that much about it at this point. I remember like some little bits, but I think the thing, everybody thought like, oh, it's, I kept hearing it was an adaptation of Sonic Adventure 2, but it's really not. It's just like a couple little bits. It's doing its own thing with the movie universe, and with the things they did with it, they, you know, it did a pretty decent job with it. I've heard that they might do a whole movie just for Shadow, which would be kind of fitting since he got his own game and all that. I do like Keanu Reeves being Shadow.
But he's such a terrible actor. Even
yeah, but you know, it's
he's
wholesome.
It's like he's handsome. What does that matter?
He said wholesome.
Wholesome.
He's wholesome.
He's
wholesome.
Did you know that he said 380 words or something like in John Wick 4?
Dude, he has like 5 lines in Sonic, and like they could have gotten anybody.
Why do you think he has 5 lines in Sonic?
Yeah, because he's terrible. He's terrible at his one job.
So yeah, I think every guy on this, oh, in that little circle below you. Oh, yeah, you do have to talk to this guy about the gear and stuff. That's right.
Shit, Flark Music Nuka says Reddit take. Explain yourself.
Well, I feel like I mean, I actually just did the Reddit joke of saying he's wholesome, so I don't know. He's a wholesome Reddit Chungus.
I don't even know where that started. Just when he said like you're beautiful. Who did he say to the chat?
I don't know. I think it did start.
Audience.
It started.
I'm so internet brained.
There was some fucking guy.
It was Cyberpunk, I think. The Cyberpunk release?
Yes, it was. It was like E3. It was like the last E3 or something. He came out, did a little talk of it, and somebody said, "You're breathtaking."
That's
and he
right.
Said, You're
breathtaking.
And
Reddit,
when he said it was awkward. It was
right? Yeah, Reddit was obsessed with it. They're like, "He's so wholesome, big chungus," you know.
But yeah, I don't understand why he was in Cyberpunk. Like, clearly he was famous enough or like popular enough with that audience to warrant him being in the game. Oh, that did nothing.
I mean, we know why.
I don't. All I know about him is Matrix and John Wick, and I've never seen either of those movies. Shadow is Hindu. No, he's not.
Explain. These people are making claims, not explaining.
Yeah, you gotta substantiate them.
I don't think Shadow's even ever been to India in any of the games.
Oh my god, this actually reminds me of your experience in the movie theater.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really talk about it.
That was so funny.
But I'm having a hard time remembering it now. But
I kind of remember it, but I can't deliver as good as you.
It was like just a bunch of, you know, there's the typical like adults that aren't really behaving themselves, but it wasn't really so bad. People were being extremely loud, and I went to see it with my friend who is like obsessed with Marvel. Damn, Espion's getting fucked up.
Yeah, everyone's confused.
That's obsessed with Marvel.
Oh shit.
And he's been to like every Marvel movie in theaters, and he says, dude, the yelling in the theater when they went supersonic was louder than anything that I've ever seen in like a Marvel film.
Any of the Marvel movies?
Better than, not better, like louder than Endgame and Infinity War. I was like, Jesus Christ, these people love fucking Sonic, I guess. But
yeah,
just a bunch
no,
of,
it's. Yeah. I'm excited, or not excited, but I'm happy that we both had like a similar experience in the theater with this movie. I don't know what it is about, like something about Sonic fans, they can't like behave themselves in public. Because when I went and saw the second, when I went and saw the second movie, I had the exact same problem. Like the kids were perfectly fine. There was no issues with them at all. And then all the adults were just completely unable to like relax. I don't know. They were just always freaking out or yelling or swearing
you watched
in
it
the
with
theater.
Spicy, right?
Like, huh?
You watched it with Spicy?
Yes, me and Spicy watched it together.
Yeah, dude, that was so fucking funny. He's talking about the fat fuck next to him that wouldn't stop grinding against him.
Yeah, he's grinding against him and kicking him and yelling and hooting and hollering and oh my god.
For me, it was I was sat next to like some like teenage girls, and they were just giggling every time Shadow was on screen. Like, all right, like you guys, you weren't alive when Shadow was relevant. I don't understand the obsession with this character
right now.
No, I just don't understand. Like, it's like
you guys don't even know about.
It's not that. I'm just wondering what is the appeal to these girls? Because what do you know about Shadow? Like, where's he appeared in?
I mean, they said 2 words that pretty much summed it all up.
Yes. Okay. So like, when Dr. Stone has his like heartfelt apology with Eggman, the girls were like squealing. They were going, "Oh my my god, that's toxic yaoi, and I was like, dude, oh, that's funny as fuck. But
Yeah, no, it's not toxic. Yeah, that's doomed yaoi is what that is. It's they have a nice relationship with each other. It's just that it can't work out because. Oh, okay, you won. Nice.
yeah.
Shit, that was a really clutch fight. I know when they go into hyper mode like that, where like everything gets all dark around their border, you can like use a call and a whole bunch of their like shadow gauge will deplete and stuff like that. So it's pretty good.
I see. I don't remember that at all. Not toxic. Yeah, let's try it again without healing Espeon.
I'd recommend, go recover everything first.
You think I should?
That's the only problem. No, do not talk to any of these people. You will get into like a bad. You're gonna die. Like, one of the biggest things with this game that's kind of irritating is that you do not recover HP, and like things like in Pokemon Stadium, you probably should just recover everything after fights, but you don't. So you have to constantly run back and forth to like where's the nearest Pokemon Center or little thing to recover, and it's a lot of time spent doing that.
I didn't feel like doing all that, but
battles are pretty intense in this game, like every individual one, because they're usually higher level than you, and there's not really a way to grind except for Mount Battle. I think it's going to be fine, because I think after you lose, you just lose some money, but everything else is saved.
Okay, I see.
Chainsaw Man movie is coming up. There's going to be adults yelling. I think Chainsaw Man, I'm going to bet this, like, the Chainsaw Man movie is going to be very strangely, like, respectful.
Like the fans. Yeah, but it's probably going to be, like, teenagers for the most part, but I imagine it'd be the same situation where the chicks go crazy.
Don't they not like it anymore? I've heard they don't like.
Kids really don't like it because of the sexual
Kids hate
themes.
Chainsaw Man because they got filtered by the Kino. You know, they got filtered by.
It's like you can't do anything negative in a story without people thinking the author is a terrible person now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only a small subset of people on Twitter, you know?
Even getting past all of that, I think they're just, like, it's boring. There's no fights. Like, what's going on? It's just, like, Denji and this girl.
I'm of the opinion that it is kind of bullshit right now, because there was a whole arc that was, like, hyped up, and it seemed like it was going to be a huge thing, and then it suddenly ended, like, out of nowhere. It's just like, oh, and then it all was happily ever after. I was like, what the fuck? Nothing happened. So I understand, but I don't think that's what people are getting frustrated about. I think they're getting frustrated about the sexual themes.
Oh.
You're not keeping up with it, are you?
No, not at the moment. I'm not. I'm currently... I don't know what I'm doing. Actually, I can't really think right now at the moment.
Oh, don't worry about
I was distracted because I realized I remember when your Pokemon's asleep in this game, you can hit the call. You can hit call in this to like wake them up. You never need to get an awakening. It's completely useless in this game.
Oh shit, really? Let's try that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess it's a spoiler, but who cares? The guy gets jacked off and people are talking about how it's sexual assault and they're like, this is really problematic. I'm no longer reading Chainsaw Man.
But the thing I understand about Chainsaw Man though, and the things with Denji though, is that it's like he's kind of looking for like more intense sexual experiences, thinking that's gonna like help him, right? Or, like,
yeah, exactly. So it's about like a guy.
But the point is, because he's a teenager, he doesn't get like that. There's this emotional connection that he's actually looking for, and he's substituting all these things.
That's the whole point of it. It's that the guy thinks he wants one thing, but you know, like the tragic part is like he's been abandoned by anybody that he had like a genuine connection with, that he doesn't realize that's what. Like,
that's what he's actually trying to get, yeah. And he's just substituting it with like his hormones and all of that, and not really getting it.
Yeah, but a bunch of my friends dropped the series because they're like, oh, he's just horny, it's fucking stupid. I'm like, dude, like, it's not even like subtext, like, it's so clear. I don't understand how you can't like understand that.
I mean, there's no Iron Man in the
there's no yeah, these are my friends that are really into Marvel too. Well, one of them is. Hey, what's up, Hope? How are you doing?
Oh, wait, what in the world? Okay, so some of my friends were talking about this. I just got an update on it, that I guess Meta on Instagram, they were just showing snuff to people on their Instagrams.
What's snuff?
Oh, just
snuff
like on the reels?
is the word for like videos of people being murdered and dying, like actual stuff, like violent videos. So people were being shown this stuff, and some people are going like, no, that's just your feed. You're a psycho. You just watch too many fucking Chinese wrecked videos.
That's not your fault for getting like people getting murdered on your feed.
They were victim blaming. That's what they were doing. They were victim blaming. And so now, Mark Zuckerberg has had to now come out and say Meta confirms that they have fixed the error that was flooding Instagram users with violent and sexual reels. We apologize for that mistake.
This is just recently?
Yeah. This was like a couple of minutes ago, I think, or like an hour ago.
This might have just been today. I don't know. Yeah, my friends sent me too many reels, man. Like, I got like, I took a screenshot of it because it was so ridiculous. Like, Faraz sent me like 20 in a row. I'm just like, dude, I'm not watching. Like, you know, I'm not gonna watch any of these. Like, you sent me one, maybe. You sent 20. Like, I'm not looking at any of them. But it's also at like 6 in the morning. So either like he's been awake the whole time, or he just woke up, turned his phone on, sent me 20 reels. Like, either way, it's just as bad, no matter what. He doesn't sleep, no.
I love when people send you shit at like the worst time. Like at really ridiculous times in like the fucking morning. Like they're sending you crazy shit at 3 or at 4. It's like everyone else literally is like asleep in your time zone and you're up, and you're not just up, you're still like sending me things, trying to communicate with me. It's like, as if I'm also as psychotic as you.
Oh shit, are you okay?
No, I'm okay. I just cough. I'm fine.
Just coughed.
Yeah, but you get sick like all the time.
Yeah, but I'm okay. No, that's literally just I cough, whether I'm healthy or I'm sick or anything. It's just, and I'm getting older too. Anytime there's a laughing fit, it just becomes coughing.
Oh god,
enough time.
It's gonna happen soon to all of us.
I mean, how old is Melo? Like,
it's not that old. I'm really not
he's
that
like
old.
48.
No, I'm not. No, Ridge. For real, I'm only like late 20s. Yeah, when I say older, I mean, that's not older. I would actually say old if I was old. I just can't say, if I say like 27 or 28 is old, that's a crazy thing to fucking say. I sound like an asshole saying that. There's people that are actually old. Unk. Yeah, I do like Unk. Unk makes me laugh.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that like a few days ago.
Hag maxing. I know what that is.
Really?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Did we? What does it mean?
Hag maxing?
I can't remember, but it's something to do with young guys and older women.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So. Yes, I do know about this. Younger guys are wanting to get with 40-year-old women and stuff.
It's such a Reddit thing that no, you say 40-year-old, but they're referring to like, oh, women in their late 20s are hags. Like, dude, like,
that's
just a woman
in their late 20s as well.
That's not.
So you're talking about dating somebody in your age range.
I know. That's why it's
thing.
stupid. They're like, oh, women in their late 20s. Expired.
Well, not even that. It's like, yeah, people are like, because obviously there's the Christmas cake meme and there's all of that stuff.
Yeah, that's fucked
like,
up though, right?
Cake meme.
I told you about
it. Well,
right?
that comes. It's a Japanese cultural thing. So this whole idea is that you get in Japan you get like cakes for Christmas. It's like a big thing. You get your chicken wing and you get your cakes. And the whole idea is that after Christmas, all of these cakes go on sale. After the 25th, all these cakes go on sale and nobody wants them anymore. And it's like a meme in Japan. It's like, oh, a woman that's 26 that's an unmarried woman at like 26 is a Christmas cake. She's a woman nobody wants. That's why she's unmarried. You know, it's like, it's that whole entire thing.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, that's like. Dude.
Yeah. I remember hearing about that when I was like 15. I was like, oh. I guess 25 is pretty old, huh?
No, it's literally not. Like, we're talking about like women right out of college. They've only got like 3 years working experience or something, and it's like, damn, it's over for her. It's
over for them, yeah.
I mean, you're 15. If you're 15, it makes sense, but like.
Yeah. But now you realize it's like, well, oh shit, I'm that age now. And it's like.
You'll see it in Lucky Star. Yeah. No, Lucky Star is the first time I heard about it. Was in that show. You don't understand. 25 is young. Woot, what's up, Woot? I love that fucking image you put in your video of the kid going 20. I'm 29. He edited it so it says 29, and it's like Code Geass now and other.
I love that fucking photo.
Like that.
But there's also, I love the variations of those where it's like There's like a kid that's like 4 years old. He's like, no, I'm 4. 4 is young. And his parents judging him. I think the thing about Christmas cakes is the farther from 25 you go, the less desirable the cake is. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but
Arcade's got it right. Yeah.
But you know, it is 25 for a reason. People are like, that's what people actually thought though. They're like, you know, past 25, it's, you know, well, what's up with that?
I mean, to be fair, in like
it's a thing where it's like, it's suspicious. How come you haven't found a person yet? I think it's more common. They don't do that as much nowadays because a lot of people in Japan are not dating, and they're not really, they don't have a long-term partner because they just didn't really go through that. And once you're in the work world there, it's very like encapsulating. You don't really have time to do other things like hang out with friends or do other stuff. So dating is like very out of the question.
Yeah, that's why they romanticize high school so much.
Yes, exactly. That's the exact reason why.
Cell degeneration doesn't start until 26. I mean, that's the same thing. Fuck.
No, I'm like in that age range. My parents were worried when I was 25 and pushed me to get married.
Because it might not happen. Yeah, they were like, she needs to get married. She needs to get married like soon, otherwise otherwise it might never happen. Like the thing is that it's like it wasn't like it was just a thing where it's like we were already planning on getting this done.
Yeah.
But it was also like they were like, oh yeah, if you guys take an extra year, it's over. Like it'll never happen. So
it kind of makes sense from their perspective though, because like for them, you know, if they got like 2 kids by 25, like our parents' age.
No, most of the time you yeah, there were a lot of people get married around 25, and especially if you're like from a more rural area, that's especially very common.
PJ, do my parents watch my videos?
My videos?
Jesus, I hope not.
What do you think? What do you think, PJ? You think Demi is putting the things in his videos and then going, Mom, Dad, look at this?
I actually thought you did that.
Why would you want them to watch my VT videos? Honestly, I do think about that sometimes. I'm like, what if my parents saw it? But you know, I actually think if my parents saw my videos, they wouldn't judge me. They'd just be like, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah, I don't think they'd understand.
Well, they wouldn't get it, but even if they did get it, they'd be like, all right.
Proud.
I think she would be.
No, she wouldn't be. I do tell my mom I make videos though, just because she's like, what are you doing? And then like, it's just difficult to like lie. I'm just like, oh, I'm just doing some stuff for YouTube for fun. But like, I've never specified what. Okay, I only have Pokeballs.
I can't wait to marry my
They're fine.
fiancé.
Pokeballs are so good at this point. You don't need to be using Great Balls. His parents are phased chads. Oh, this is like a funny thing I just noticed about the videos, the VT videos you put out, is that like, I like how even when they hate like Hololive, they still call them Holo Chads, even though they hate them.
Yeah, it's like a learned helplessness.
Yeah, it's like there's still, you hate Hololive and you hate Hololive fans, but there's still Holo Chads.
You still need to kneel to them because you know they're bigger than you. You gotta have some respect.
It's because numbers define everything.
Luch, I don't think your videos are bad that your parents would like judge you or anything. Maybe there's like a few inappropriate jokes, but you know.
Mom, the jar is funny.
Yeah, the streams are a problem.
Just a reminder with Espeon, you can call.
Yeah. I'm just gonna use the Pokeballs for now and hope for the best.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Yeah, capturing the Noctowl will be good.
Do you ever press like A and B together? To like...
Oh, like all the superstitions that like increase the chances and stuff. I used to all the time when I was a kid.
What was it for you? 'Cause for me, it was A and B. I know some people was like A and down.
Oh, I had the most like ridiculous OCD one ever of like rotating the stick and like holding L and R and pressing like holding B and
Who taught you that? Because you didn't come up with that yourself.
Fucking internet stuff and friends are like, you gotta do this, makes it easier, and it doesn't at all.
I forgot about it until just now. I just did it on reflex though, and it worked. So I think there might be something to it.
For me, it was the power button. You guys are literally me.
Me reading shit from an image board will help pay my rent.
Pay your rent.
I just mashed A, yeah.
Oh fuck, I forgot to call.
It's alright. You
Whereas I
gotta,
mentioned
it's easy to
Oh,
get
someone
a
asked
little
how much your rent
distracted.
is.
I'm not telling how
It's
much my
worth
rent
exactly
is.
one coffee video.
It's about 2 million views worth of monetization. Alright, Espeon's still asleep? Yeah, we'll try calling.
Thankfully, it's just a wing goal, so it doesn't really matter so much.
You ever find any natural shinies when you play?
Never. I've actually, I don't know why. I've played these games. I played like Generation 3 several times and 4 several times, and I played 5 once. I played 6 once. I played, I think 7th is the one with the islands, right? Like
yeah,
where
that's
you're in
Sun and
Hawaii.
Moon, I think, right?
I played those ones too. So like I've
You played a lot of them,
played,
yeah,
and
I'm surprised.
I played a lot of them, and I never ran into one a single time, at least as far as I know.
That's kind of crazy. I've had one natural one, but I only played like 3 of the games, and it was a Wingle, that's why I thought about it.
For shinies?
Well, you
Yeah,
would
yeah.
you would have thought like I'd experienced it in the newer games.
Yeah,
I
because
know
they make it so easy
made-
now, don't they?
They made it, yeah. It's not like 1 in 32,000 anymore. It's like 1 in 8,000 or something like that. It's not that crazy of odds.
You can like chain them and shit.
Yeah, and you can do all that stuff to chain them. And it's funny, I actually did do that to get like good IVs when I was playing
Oh, competitively?
the 3. It's weird. I never played the games competitively, but I liked getting like good IVs and like breeding all that the whole thing just for the fun of it. Like it's like Chow Garden shit essentially. It's like I like
Right.
yeah, all of that stuff. So it's like, yeah, I did the chaining in like the Gen 3 remakes, and yeah, even then I never got a shiny.
I do get the comparison with Chow Gardens though. But like
It's just kind of fun to be like, yes, I bred the perfect fucking Bagon or whatever. Like now I can make this thing a monster.
yeah, what's up, Parrot? Am I back? I
Never
don't really
left.
know. I was gonna say like I'm gonna make an update video soon, but like what I was planning on saying is really just like I'm never gonna like release anything on like a set schedule. You know, it'll be
Yeah.
out when it's out type thing.
In other
but-
words, in 8 months.
Yeah, maybe in 8 months. I mean, you know, the regular output for these like scripted videos has been 1 per year so far. I don't see that like going any higher, especially now that I have like a lot more responsibilities. Parrot,
Root's saying
put me in the video.
liking the autism part without engaging with the competitive parts is really, really good.
Is it? I feel like that's sort of worse.
I feel like it should be the opposite, that I'm just engaging with all the autism stuff. I'm not actually interacting with other people at all, which is probably, you know, the point of it.
Yeah, I have a friend that's like,
Cyber
dude,
Cell
I need
uploads
like
schedule.
one of my New Year's resolutions is to catch all the Pokemon. I'm like why? That's like a lot of work, and you don't play competitively. You just this is just like an
I like how you say
autism.
one of myself referencing the same person.
Because he's very, you know, he has very unique interests, but it's just like you're putting so much time into this. And for example, for one of the Pokemon, it's like for the newer games, for the legendary, like you have to play through the whole fucking game just to get the legendary. There's no way to get it from like events or
Yeah,
anything.
no, it's like, if we're talking about like, again, Gen 3, Gen 4, even then it was really starting to kind of push it with how many they were adding. It wasn't fun to collect all of these things or to have like a PC box full of them. Like you literally can't anymore, right? You have to use like the app to like hold everything like in the cloud or something.
That's
because
right.
you can't, there's not enough boxes to fill up all the Pokemon.
I'm
It's
pretty sure it's like a
insane.
monthly subscription too on top of it.
Yeah, it's fucked, right? I think I did that for like Pokemon Bank on 3DS, then I forgot to like move them after years, so they're just gone forever.
Yeah, I was
But it's
thinking,
like,
I
don't
was
care
literally
too much
thinking about this
that.
today because they made that they did that announcement.
Yeah, I didn't
and I was
watch it, I just
thinking,
read the
like,
headlines.
It's kind of cool looking. It's very like an urban environment. It's kind of like this game actually. It looks a little like it. So I'm like, oh,
Right, it's like
okay.
a Pokemon Colosseum type thing.
I might be interested in this a little bit if it goes well. But what were you gonna? Yeah, I was thinking about like, yeah, I used to have like a whole bunch of Pokemon that I collected over the years, and they were like in that Pokemon box thing, and now they're just fucking gone. They're like eviscerated or
Yeah.
something because I don't think I paid it.
No, I think if you don't pay, they're still there. Actually, no, I don't think they are. They give you like 6 months of like a grace period, which is really not enough for like the amount of data it takes.
Such a good business model.
No, it's fucked.
Such a good.
Yeah, good for them.
I was
Oh,
thinking
shit.
about this in the most like
10
psychotic
kilobytes
way.
of data. It's like names. That
Yeah.
still in the database.
Well, I was gonna say,
Oh
yeah, so
yeah.
Not even 10 kilobytes,
Oh, yeah.
guys.
like it's
Numbers.
fine to want to catch all the Pokemon, you know, and let people enjoy things, right? But it's like my friend is complaining. He's like, "Oh man, I have to play through the whole game again." It's like you don't need to do it, man. Like, why are you torturing
Well, you
yourself?
might be watching, right?
That's why I'm
fine.
saying
I
it
say
because
this to his
like
face.
I know.
What's up, Melo?
that's why I'm saying this. Well, that's why I'm saying this because it's not an enjoyable experience anymore. I think maybe you could have argued for a while that it was fun, but even then, I think it was only fun if you were collecting all these Pokemon as these games were coming out, like since the beginning. I think if you wanted to start from scratch and get like all like 500 or whatever that were in Gen 4, that's a huge fucking pain in the ass. And there's like double that many now. I can't imagine how terrible it is.
And what
For
do you
some
think-
people, being mad at the game is letting them enjoy things.
Yeah, I posted a tweet one time. It wasn't like anything special. I was just like, you know, the stock image of the guy dying on his deathbed, being like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so glad I spent like 1,000 hours like catching Pokemon." Like, one of my friends got mad at me. He's like, "Why are you making fun of these people? Like, let them enjoy things." I'm like, "Dude, like,
Oh my
I
goodness.
didn't really mean anything by it." No, nobody, you know.
It's not about. It's just basically a thing of. It's not even a thing of being upset at people for enjoying things or even like useless things. Like I like doing a lot of stuff that's useless. Like
Yeah.
even just drawing is like a useless activity. Wanting to get good at like drawing people and stuff is not a useful activity, but it's enriching and it's fun. I think the point here is that like doing all the shit with Pokemon is not fun. It's a big old grind, and at most it's like idle busy work that you're kind of doing. It's not actually engaging.
And it's also not necessarily like skill based. It's like a
Yeah, it's
lot
not
of
a
luck,
skill, that's the
right?
thing.
So you're just
It's-
wasting time
No.
waiting for something to happen. Like nothing is actually engaging you. But again, I didn't really mean anything by the tweet. It was just a joke. Like I had no
Yeah.
like real intentions behind it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, throw
Tom
that
Daniels coming
ball
with
at it. This Mistrevis for some reason is like really hard to catch. I don't know why.
Yeah. need
These
those
are
great
one of
balls.
the only ones in the game also where
Oh my
you can
God.
like re-challenge them and give it a shot.
Oh, can you?
So it's yeah. These ones in the circle, they're like the only ones for some reason.
I'll like hit him with one
I
more
think Tom
attack.
Daniels
Hopefully it
wants to
doesn't
talk
kill.
about that baddie that he fumbled.
Whoa, what's happening?
I don't know. He was.
Yeah, I did read that. So I'm really trying to like read the chat and play the game at the same time, but
Joe
it's
already had
not
a
working
boyfriend.
out.
I had an
I'm-
embarrassing crash out.
You had
That's
an
a-
autistic back. Wait, what do you say? Crash out?
Wait, sorry, I'm just I'm hoping that reading the chat also for you might make things a little easier on the stream. Let's see. What are people saying here? I love those beat the game with only X style challenges that basically just come down to grinding for hours with emulators speed up until the game lets them win.
Yeah. Their secret power's not gonna work. Those, I get why people watch them, you know, it's good background noise, but it just feels so... What's the word I'm looking for? Not like disingenuous. It's like, you know, you're making some like dog shit, right? It's just like, nobody's proud of it. I mean, maybe you are, but maybe people are really proud of making these videos, but it's just slop, and you know you're putting out slop. I don't get how people make stuff like
it's
that.
algorithm slop. It's algorithm slop. It's just made to get views.
The same with like kids channels. Like, how do you have it? How do you have the soul just grind out that stuff and not like feel bad about it at all?
That you're like not just for like the kids of one nation, but the children of the entire world are just being corrupted.
just
by your
corrupting
shit.
them.
Yeah, oh yeah, you caught it. There we go.
Yeah, finally. But like, what do you say to like people you know in real life if they ask you if that's your full-time job? What do you do? Oh, I make algorithm slop for kids on YouTube.
I would just have to say,
I'm a social media
I make like kids videos on YouTube, and they get millions and millions of dollars.
You really butter yourself up, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that everybody? Let's see. Let's heal one more time.
So many adjectives to describe things that have been reduced to slop. I love this one thing where it's like a whole bunch of words. It's like that was like dumb. That was like stupid. That was tacky. That was ridiculous. And you chose gay? You know, it's like, and you chose to say retarded? There.
It just
laugh.
It has more of an impact.
Yeah, it does. It makes me laugh because I think in the picture that was taken, it was like in a classroom or something similar. I just like there's a big poster that says retarded on it, even if that's not the point. But that's like it's in some classroom somewhere, was at some point.
But let's actually
imagine having to report
Pokemon
on Twitter drama and upload it on YouTube. I think that content is just dumb.
Yeah, I can't understand people that have the motivation to do it. It's not motivation. At some point, it's just you got to do what you got to do to make money. But like, fuck, that would just exhaust me. I really got tired of making the VT videos. And I think though, I mean, you know what? No, I'm not gonna place myself. I'm not gonna say I'm any better than these people. It's just as sloppy as everything else. But I got sick of those after a while, right? I needed a break. Imagine people doing that every day,
all the time.
I mean, fuck, you gotta do what you gotta do. How do I?
What's the difference?
Oh yeah, definitely move. I'd recommend moving Flaffy. Because they have paralysis, and that's so good for catching Pokemon later.
Over here. Yeah, I did want them. Let's actually pick which Pokemon I want to start using. Probably don't want this guy.
Read my mind. Imagine
Noctowne's not great. Mischievous is pretty good in this game.
Oh yeah.
You only have a couple of options, so it's like, they're pretty good like Ghost type.
Yeah, let's try them out then. I do know I need to start using them so I can get rid of their like shadow status.
Yes, you do. You don't need to completely purify every single one unless you want to get like 100%. But
yeah, we're definitely not doing that.
Yeah, I'd get rid of the Makuhita. It's just they're not super useful. There's better fighting types later.
Is that who I got rid of? I hope so.
Yeah, you did. You got rid of them. You have a pretty good team right now. Good night, y'all. Have a good stream. Hey, thank you for being here, Rowie.
Thanks for showing up,
cool
man.
Avatar.
All ghost types are solid.
Yeah, especially in Gen 3, because remember everything was like type based instead of physical, special, and all that. So there's a lot of normal moves that just don't hit them.
Oh, is that not changed in this game though?
No, it was not. It was, I think, physical and special was tied to the types, instead of being tied to like the move itself having that property.
Really, so, that's like, a Gen 4 thing?
Yeah, that's a Gen 4 thing.
Oh, okay. I had no idea. I still don't. I mean, to me, that doesn't really mean anything because I don't know what like moves are physical or what types are like physical and special yet. Maybe I'll learn. Let's see. I think we're done with everybody though, aren't we? Double check.
Yeah, you. There's one guy that's like got rollerblades. He has a Slugma.
Oh, this one guy. Okay. Sable, I had no weaknesses.
So you're just going from people to people, battling them, stealing their Pokemon, and they're just like standing there.
Well, they shouldn't have these things. I think like the idea is these guys just like kind of are like, oh, I was like given this. I'm in the Navy and your videos are anti-slot. I probably fell asleep to your Yick video around 300 times on the middle of the Pacific. That's fucking cool, man. That's awesome to hear.
That is fucking crazy. Alright, let's see if this works out. They don't have moves. Yeah, so Shadow Rush, I don't really know if that's like good or not.
Oh, it's pretty good against everything. I will say with Kolava, you probably want to give them a call. You want to like call them because they're in the hyper mode. Hyper mode's kind of cool because it makes them like always do critical hits, but it also makes them like sometimes just choose not to attack.
Oh, okay, and is this bar going down? God, this game is way more complex than I remember it being.
It's a really complicated one, yeah.
No, his bar is still going down. Okay, so we'll try calling him and see what that does.
I also put on the Yick and the SA1 videos every now and again. Oh, thanks, Foolish. Yeah, no, I try to make the videos very replayable, and it seems like a lot of people get that out of them. It's really great.
Oh yeah, I stole one of your jokes for this video. I mean, I'm sure you caught on.
Why do you think he's on stream right now? He's gonna interrogate.
No, which one? In the
Like the game only sucks dick for like 7 hours. What do you say about Big in like the SA1 video?
No, it only sucks dick for like a little bit.
Yeah,
I think that was like the delivery I used.
It's really fucking good. It's not like you own the joke or anything, right?
No, I think it'd be also weird to be like that. Seems like almost like saying I own a pose or I own chords or something. You know, like I also just don't think I'd be if somebody did want to like copy things verbatim. It's like it's YouTube videos. It doesn't matter, and I don't make money off of these things, so there's it's nothing really being lost.
Yeah, I feel
stop
like
being mean.
Oh, whoops. Oh, he's giving me information. Yeah, I mean, I really try and like be original, but it's not putting a spin on things, but I think putting them in a different context like makes it not so bad in a way.
Yeah. Trider says, fellas, any plans for future videos?
For you, I know you have the Twowie video coming out. Well,
yeah,
not soon probably, but
not soon. But the script is is coming along really well. It's pretty close to being done, and then I have to do a couple of just pass-throughs of it, edit it down a little, record audio, and then I can get into editing, which is it's kind of like the fun part of the video making process, but it's also kind of the most tedious in a way. But it's nice because you can just grind through it. You don't need to think too much, which is with script writing is the big thing.
Oh shit. Yeah, I like how you mentioned your last stream that you do like table reads of the scripts. Like
I did,
after
yeah.
you're done writing them.
For a while, but we kind of I'd get a whole bunch of people together and kind of read it out and everything, and it gave a couple of nice things and contributed a couple of new ideas, but overall it's kind of not worth getting everybody together just to do a little thing. So we're probably gonna just skip that part. It'll just be me and Tropics doing that, because when I edit video, I like to show it to a lot of my friends while I'm working on it.
Yeah,
it's fun to just be like, hey, I worked on 2 new minutes, here it is, you know. And oh shit, so like got owned.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good too, so that's a shame.
But it's very nice to... Oh, but again, you can fight this guy a bunch of times.
Yeah, I like... When I was making this video specifically, like I really agonized over the script for months, and I kept recording like, you know, different parts over and over again. Like I record it, I think it's like terrible and not funny. I re-edit it a little bit, record it, figure out it's not good. But the thing is, like, I need to say it out loud and like have it there concretely before I can know if the sentence is good or not. I can't tell from the script if it's gonna come out good until I read it out loud. I mean, not read it out loud, until I record it and listen back to it, which...
Having another person helps tremendously, because they're experiencing these things often for the first time. So you don't get too much in your own head about it, of worrying about if it's good or if it's not good, because you don't really know if you've been spending too much time with it.
I mean, the problem here is that there's not many people that understand the industry.
Shit, everyone's in hyper mode.
The industry.
I don't know what this is. The community.
I mean, it's not even that, because like, I mean, you know, my video game reviews are not like based on anything. It's just like my original thoughts and ideas. But even then, people are so disconnected from like my hobbies and interests, I guess.
Yeah.
That it just doesn't mean anything to them. But to be fair,
I mean,
maybe the videos just weren't good, because I don't really know.
I mean, it's also like the people that you're like, because sometimes people have different humor, right?
Yeah.
Than you, so that's not the right people, I think.
Oh, they totally do, yeah. Not everybody has the same humor with things, but it's more like just making sure it's like, can I get a good delivery of this so at least I'm happy with it, is the main thing. Voice, it says recording voiceover is my least favorite part of doing vids.
It is.
I think it's it's because it's taxing, because sometimes you have to reread it like again and again and again, and it's very irritating. Again, I have Tropics in the call with me when I record, just so I can have some feedback with it, and at least it's nice to have a person to talk to while doing all of that stuff. Doing it alone, I did it for so long, and it's really like, oh,
did you for like the original videos, or just like
the original ones I would just record myself, but since I think at least probably Mischief Makers, I would do them with Tropics. I'm trying to make a Chrono Trigger video for a year now. It's so hard to do that. So it definitely is, especially a big long game like Chrono Trigger, because you have to figure out like where can I insert the little things I want to talk about in this like massive game. It's like you have to find your jumping off points.
Yeah, and people really feel like obliged to make a video that's big and that covers everything, but it really doesn't need to be like that. I know that's the meta right now, but
I
there's like one aspect of the game you like, it can just be about that.
One thing I liked about, and part of the reason I did the Ocarina of Time video is because I wanted to do a video that wasn't super, that was like a little irreverent of the game, not in like a bad way, but just like talking about it just as a fun game instead of as, you know, the thing with all the reputation and, you know, if it deserves its reputation, if it doesn't deserve its reputation, if things are overrated or underrated, any of that. Like, it's like just ignoring that entire conversation and just talking about, oh, I like this part. This is fun. You know, this little bit's cool. It makes it a little bit more fresh.
Yeah, it was like,
and you don't have to worry
do it that way too.
And you don't have to worry so much about making like there's going to be other people making videos, so you don't have to make something very comprehensive. If anything, being a bit more niche with it is nice because there's a bunch of different, I don't know, it kind of just lets you relax a bit. It's a process. Mostly editing is a nightmare. Yeah, editing's rough too.
A video can be 5 minutes long. Yeah, people forget that sometimes.
Yeah, no, you can make it. There's a guy actually I found, Spicy showed him to me. He just does like reviews of like launch titles for the PSP and the PS2. Let me see if I can find this one he posted because it was fantastic. Yeah, he also did one. Yeah, The Legend of Games is what this guy's called. And he did, I love his videos. They're like 6 minutes, 7 minutes. I mean, the ones where he's talking about like every PS1 game from 1994, that's like a 52-minute video. But like when he's just reviewing an individual game, that shit is a 3-minute long video. Like Jinx is a review that he did. That's 3 minutes of like a whole platforming game I've never heard of. Gex Jr. review, that's like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, what's the guy's name?
It's The Legend of Games. Here, I'll send a link to you here. But he does they're really well done. They're well edited, good audio, like good voice.
Oh, I was gonna say part of the reason like I don't want to record with anybody else is because for me it does take fucking forever to record, and I do every line sometimes.
Several times.
Dude, more than several. Like sometimes there's a line that'll take me like over 50 tries, and it's like I don't want somebody else to suffer, you know? Like nobody has the time for that.
I mean, I know one instance where you did a line for 3 hours.
Really? Which one was that?
That was for the coffee, I think. Can't remember which line.
I mean, for that one, dude, it's a 20-minute video and took me 5 months. I mean, that really tells you everything.
Cheapamops says, I like that Legend of Games fella, but he sounds a bit like Brown Bricks. He does sound a bit like Brown Bricks. But I got used to him.
What's happening with... Oh, CapCut? Yeah, CapCut's the one that people make, like, fan counts with, right? For TikTok?
Is that what they use? I always wonder, like, how come, like, some of these people on TikTok and everything, like, amazing video editing skills, like, there's, like, crazy transitions and zooms. Yeah. It's all just presets they're using. I see. Because I'm like, I feel like ordinary people shouldn't be this good.
Yeah, the normies shouldn't be able to know how to edit like this.
Yeah, it should be like Windows Movie Maker is what normies do.
Oh, people are just saying brown bricks in chat now.
Brown bricks. It's so funny. Everybody loves brown bricks.
Pirey doesn't know brown bricks. How do you even explain this? Is this from Oni Plays? No. Oni Plays made fun of the Nostalgia Critic thing. That's right.
No, this is a guy called James Rolfe. He did a show called The Angry Video Game Nerd. He did it with his friend Mike Matei. Mike Matei ended up, while James Rolfe was doing like a whole movie in Hollywood, like Mike Matei just had free reign of the Angry Video Game Nerd channel. And he decided to do some of his own videos. This included like reviewing like a Sesame Street movie. And in one of these, he's reviewing iOS port of like the tablet port of Minecraft, and he decided like I'm gonna do this review with a drawn like animated character I've made of Inspector Gadget from the 1980s cartoon show, and I'm just going to have him review the game with me and insult me and act super out of character. And so he's just going, I like building brown bricks in Minecraft. It's the most fun you can have with an app. So he's doing...
It's accurate. That's an accurate fucking representation of the video. But it's so funny. The thing, and yeah, the best part about the video, the reason people like joke about it so much is because years later, people kept like referencing it, making fun of it, and the guy was so embarrassed he took the video down, which just made people like make fun of it even more.
Yeah.
Like, that's not gonna work.
But now everybody kind of likes it in a way, so he's decided, okay, he re-uploaded it. It's genuinely fucking funny. It's one of those things where it's like, it's so unfunny, it wraps back around to being funny. Because I'm so fucked up. I just hear brown bricks and I just start giggling, you know, like...
It is funny though. Like, I think I showed it to my friends too, who like don't know any of this shit, and they're like, this shit is fucking stupid. Then like 2 months later, they'll come back and be like, dude, I was wrong, that video's golden. Like, even them, they think it's good.
Was it intended?
It was
yes, he was trying to make a funny, he was trying to make a genuinely funny video, but it's funny for different reasons, essentially.
Okay,
and it's not it's so bad it's good sort of thing. It's just, you actually just kind of end up laughing at it. It's just fucking funny.
I'll show it to you after this. Yeah. It'll take a while for you to warm up to it. Melo, I don't know what to do. Do you know?
It's great anti-humor. Okay, so did you get the gear back for that guy? He was like where the gears are turning up there. It's above the circle with all the people. So
he didn't ask for it though.
He didn't ask for it, but you have to go back down and then like get the gear.
Is it not this one? Is there a different one?
It's not in Pirey Town. It's like in the in that wreckage area.
Oh, I see. Right, there's another area we can go to. That's right.
Yes.
It's a classic slow burn.
It's great anti-humor. Yeah, basically, it's anti-humor.
Yeah,
the gear is in the construction lot. Yeah, exactly.
I don't have to go back there. The wit to make a short video, because you know the coffee video originally was going to be like 7 or 8 minutes. But it didn't have any substance to it. Like, I know the video itself doesn't have substance to begin with, it's just a bunch of jokes, but even the jokes fell flat with like no build up to them. Like, it's honestly more impressive. At this point, it's way more impressive to make like a good 5-minute video than it is to make like a 5-hour long video essay.
I think it's just a thing of people are, especially now, like this will be the last Run and Shine video where I'm going super it'll be the last one when I'm going like very linear, because at this point that's like what everybody does. And I think also, by the way, this thing is in like the bottom left.
Okay, I see.
I think there's like that's where the gear is. No, I guess not. It's not here.
Shrimplin asking if anybody mentioned.
But yeah, oh yes, no.
Oh,
you go, Pirey.
The rent is not a real thing. It's just. I just saw the comments and I thought it was funny.
It's really funny.
Yeah, there's nothing here right now so far, it seems like.
Oh,
man,
no, I don't mean...
so confusing. I don't remember it being this way.
Go talk to people in Pirey, especially the people in the, like, construction workers that are in that building above the circle.
That's the best, yeah, that's the best idea, I think.
Yeah. So when I talked about linear, getting back to that, yeah, the linearity thing is like everybody's just going through the games now and just... like story beat by story beat, just summarizing the game without like going into anything deeper with it, and kind of it's all getting very formulaic, and it's like these things are 2 hours long but they don't say anything for 2 hours. There's no actual substance to it. And so I think it's a thing where it's like, okay, since this is like the new big thing, I kind of want to move away from it after this Troy review and do something that's maybe a bit more talking about things more generally and doing more overview, kind of talking things more from like an overview sense.
Yeah, you're already kind of doing that with the FM review.
Yeah, I'll be doing it with that one. Oh yeah, this guy's got a ferret here also.
The animation.
My immersion is ruined. My Oshi has rent money.
Yeah, these games, this is what people were comparing the newer games to, because they're like, why are the newer games so shitty looking when this game came out like over 20 years ago and it has better animations than the shit that's coming out by Game Freak, like one of the biggest, the creators of the biggest multimedia franchise on earth. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
It's not the devs' fault, you know, they're crunched for time. They have to release one game like every year. That's insane. Like, think
It's
about
also
the
just-
amount of like
it
coordination
keeps-
that takes. It's ridiculous.
Kind of the I guess you could call it like a content creep thing too. Like the fact that they just keep adding new Pokemon. They have to, like, every time, and it's getting probably very taxing, because that means every new generation needs to make. I think what they were doing, right, weren't they using like Creature Studios or something made like renderings of every single Pokemon, and they've been using those like scaled differently for like years and years.
I think so, yeah. They made them, the first time they appeared was in that like 3D Pokédex game on the 3DS. That's not a game, you know, just like an app, I guess.
Yeah, and I think they're using those, and something about the way they scale them, and they're also kind of animated stiffly. Like, they're animated really nice in this game. That's a big thing. I think that's what people are mostly talking about, because the animations and the effects in this game are great, because they're carried over from Pokemon Stadium and then updated a little bit. So it's like they were kind of doing incremental work to make it look nicer and nicer and nicer with these games. And Game Freak has just kind of been, they were needing to rely on like this big library they had.
I think it's a shame, because the games could be something really special if they were given enough time to work on them, but it's just never going to be the case.
Yeah.
And like, it's actually impossible, because they want to coordinate all the releases, like all the movies, all the cards, like that has to come at the same time as the games. At their production level, it's impossible to delay this stuff. Like, it will forever be impossible.
And yeah, like Lou was saying, the Pokemon Company is privately owned, so they can't really change anything, because there's so much investment. Like, they can't even lose like 2%. It's got to be very safe. When these games came out, like Pokemon Colosseum, like games just were not as massive as they are nowadays. You could take more risk, and you could like make a side game and give it to, you know, the genius seniority people and say like, you guys just make your own thing for the GameCube.
Oh, okay. Did we just have to fight everybody?
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure
just that specific guy the whole time.
I think there is something about that guy. Oh wow, okay.
I'm trying to read this so I don't forget.
There was that Tekken Pokemon game. That was really cool, yeah. The Pokken Tournament.
Oh yeah, yeah. And that game never... Did it get ported to Switch? I think it did, right?
Yeah, it did get... Not Switch. Wait, no, it probably did, but it was on Wii U.
Yeah, but nobody played it on there. I know some guys from the Splatoon community that were playing that game. They're like, dude, this is the next big thing. I'm gonna get like good at this game and start making it in tournaments. It's like, nobody's playing this. Like, don't fool yourself.
Yes. It's barely... I've played it at... you know, a couple of times, but it is not like a legit, like, actual fighting. It's like an anime arena fighter. That's all it is. It's like a glorified anime arena fighter.
They're just like
people who make video essays summarizing the movie / game, whatever, should have failed 5th grade. That's a lot of... I understand why people do it, because actually, like, doing analysis, I don't mean to sound pretentious, but like doing a real analysis of something is a lot more difficult, and you have to actually like put your neck out there a little bit, because you might say something stupid.
But I don't think anybody really will think that way. Like, everybody just takes what you say and believe it. Like, if you say it confidently enough, nobody's gonna question you, right? It is
kind of true. It is kind of true. But like, a lot of people like talk about, if they want to talk about like anime or something, they won't like.
Okay, Luke.
They don't know the first thing about like, oh, this is a nice, like why they like a certain animated sequence, or like even talking about, do they even know the names of like the guy they brought in to do that sequence, or anything like that. And a lot of times like they'll just talk about techniques that were used. Oh, they're talking about this. Instead, it's like, I think it'd be nice if people talked about okay, the character moves this way, and here's how it relates to things within the scene or things within the character, kind of bringing it back to the storyline and things like that. But it gets, I don't know where I'm going with this. Apologies.
No, it's fine.
I got
Are you planning? Do you have like something in mind that you want to make, like a film that you want to talk about in that way?
No, not really.
Are
It's
you a
just
movie guy?
not so much.
All right, is this open now? Oh my god! All right, I still don't know what to do. What the fuck?
Melo, no one cares about that. He's brapping. Who's brapping?
Yeah, you missed it. My character was farting all over the place. All right, fuck.
Wait, what? Oh,
Don't worry about it.
all right, we're good.
I think Loot asked like at least twice.
Yeah, I have to
And
do it
it
at
was
some
like
point.
two parrot, like it was like two
The
babies.
fanny shot is cinematic and showcases her pattern. That would be fucking funny if somebody actually did that. Yeah, I think this guy, yeah, he needs like gears. The guy you're talking to now in that little area.
Fuck, you didn't ask for anything though.
Maybe the other guy? It's weird because that's...
I'm not standing over the grate again. Shit.
You have to.
Okay, let's
Maybe
grab some
talk
more
to the Dookie
Pokeballs,
guy.
alright?
Luke is a freak for real? What the fuck you mean? Luke didn't say anything.
You said a few things.
Isn't that the his sister got arrested guy? 'cause of
No,
the
that's
dog?
not loot.
No, I'm talking
No,
about
that's not
Tom
Luke.
Diamond.
That's some different guy. Maybe this was in live chat. Luke
No, I mean,
decided
like,
to say something crazy. I don't know why I've been top chat the whole time. I watched a review of Ranma that the guy only watched the original series so he could compare it to the new series. He never read the manga. That's crazy to me. It's like, I feel like if I'm gonna review something, I'd want to, it's probably adapting the manga more than it is the actual anime. It's going back to the original source thing. So I'd rather, that seems like the thing to do. Makes more sense. Is there an elevator that goes up to something? Yeah, there is, but we can't access it yet.
I feel like such a fool playing this.
The Colosseum has to run out of power, and then you go get the gear or something. Foolish is saying doing research is optional for YouTube videos. It is. You're saying it, but like genuinely, it is. You don't need to go and make some of these. Some of these people are just throwing in like
Wait, I'm gonna
history
talk
of
to
a
this guy.
game. Like they clearly don't give a shit or want to do this. They're just like, I guess I'm gonna talk about, you know, how Miyamoto made Donkey Kong really fast. I gotta have that bit in there.
You gotta read off the Wikipedia first at the start of
Yeah,
every video.
it's like, why are people even doing this? They don't want to do it. I don't think audiences like it. When a review start or some fucking video starts with a Google definition of something, I click off the video. That shit sucks.
I don't know. I was gonna say I find it funny. It's not supposed to be funny though. These people are doing it seriously. Dude, I'm getting sick of this.
Some people don't even read the wiki. I remember watching
Oh my god.
Kizu Monogatari in theaters in Chicago, and we all cheered when Hanekawa had a panty shot, and that was peak soccer. And then some faggot complained on A, so I called him a fag.
Dude, that movie is crazy. Obviously, I didn't watch it in theaters, but imagine being there and everybody is just watching this like 15, she's not 15, okay, like 18-year-old chick, sure, just take off her like bra. Like with like it's just extremely high budget animation. It's like, I don't know, man. I wouldn't feel good
Mom
about
and dad
that.
are next to you.
No, you're supposed to go there alone.
It's like you say alone. You're supposed to be in the back of the theater.
Yeah, you should be
Doing
ashamed of
unsavory
it.
things. It's peak. It's peak.
Have I been everywhere? It's not peak.
It's
Oh, it's a hotel.
Oh, the hotel is cool. I love the hotel here.
Oh, we'll go in. And it's peak. You don't understand. Her boob animation needs to cost $20K.
$20,000.
I need to watch this.
Yeah,
Watch
I
it with your
watched it
friends
when I
and
was like pretty young though, you know? Like at that point it was acceptable.
Anime wasn't designed for the some of it very much was designed for the theaters. It depends.
Oh yeah,
It's okay.
Shinji wanking on Asuka's comatose body. Well, Perry, do you think our friends really hated that part? Like I can't tell if it's
Which
like a
part?
bit or not. When Shinji comes all over his hand on top of Asuka.
Yeah, they did.
They hated it. Like they really hated it. They were like disgusted.
Oh, I have a story about this.
More
There was a
confused than
friend.
disgusted.
Yeah.
I had a friend who was we've known this girl like for a long time, you know, and she was like kind God, she was like probably 17, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I think Shinji's cute, you know." Like she had like a bit of a crush on it, and then she watched the show like 2 years later, and she's like, "No, I don't like him anymore." She's like, "Oh no, he gives me the ick."
Why?
Oh, because he came
jerks off in front of an unconscious girl, and he's also a fucking whiner, is what he is.
Yeah,
He
I don't
complains.
get how she liked him to begin with.
No,
Demi,
I think it was
did you
just
watch
like
every anime listed in your coffee video?
I think that she probably thought like, oh, he's like probably a sweet, sensitive kind of guy. It's like, no, he's a self-obsessed, like whiny, like the worst traits ever.
He's an incel. Come on.
He is. I hate him.
I don't get why people hate him. Like
at every episode, he's always like self-reflecting on himself.
And then I watched the show that's telling of our times. I had a friend like that, but she watched the show and they liked him more.
Exactly, you're supposed to hate it. It's supposed to be disgusting. Did I watch every anime I listed in the coffee video? Yes, but I didn't finish them all.
Even Bible Black?
Oh, dude, I have a story about Bible Black, but I'm not sure if I want to tell it now because I had like a whole video idea around this, so I think I'm gonna save it for that.
Okay.
What's
I
Bible
think
Black?
that could be fun.
Oh, Bible Black. Okay, don't laugh.
It's basically it's just a hentai.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You know what hentai is, right?
Yes,
Pirey?
I do. I watched that one Leah stream where she ranks.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was for my research. The coffee video came out.
But you knew what that was before then.
No, I did. But now I know a lot more. I don't remember the terms, but there's a lot of terms. There's like 50 terms.
Yeah, you know what MPreg is?
Nope. I can't remember.
That's all right.
Nope.
There's a lot. There's like 50 terms.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of things. People are into all kinds of things. There's, I like to think that back in the day, like you would just, if you were into these things, you would just kind of go like, huh, that's weird. And then you kind of move on with your day. You would just kind of assume something just must be a bit weird with me. But now there's fucking like a whole community, hundreds of people that all jerk off to the same thing.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
I don't know,
While
it's
I'm
becoming
there,
more and more prevalent.
while I'm in the bathroom, I'm gonna look up what to do. Give me a bit.
People are in good company now.
Don't watch an anime called Boku.
Oh, that's a classic joke there. I can give you the rundown on that. But wait, one sec. I'm gonna be right back here too.
Oh shit! You guys are leaving me alone with the chat. All right. I think so. Wait, what is impreg? Mpreg. That was impreg. It's such a woman invention. How was my day? My day was pretty slow today. Forgot what I did. Shit. Male pregnancy? How would that even work? Of course, he uses the bathroom after he's talking about Bible Black. Yeah, he's a coomer. Yeah, I am having a lovely day. I'm just really, really fucking hungry. I didn't eat. Like, I'm like starving.
Okay.
Yo, yeah, the MPreg is male pregnancy. Oh, M for male pregnancy. I got it.
Yeah,
how does that even work?
That one. Yeah, I always am curious about that too. I don't think it does work. I don't think people actually get too into the logistics of like the birthing process of MPreg. I think they just like the idea.
But like, what's
Demi's a freak for real. I don't think Demi's into anything. Go eat some food, man. Oh no, foolish! You were saying that in a nice way. You weren't saying that in
yeah, I was telling him about
commanding way.
Like freaking hungry, but it's like really like a lot of snow outside. I'm just like
out of the yaoi hole. That's another thing. Holy shit! Actually, that's a recent thing I learned about. Because I wasn't in any of the yaoi stuff. I didn't know about the yaoi hole.
Yaoi's gay.
Yes, it's basically it's gay. Yes,
yeah.
I'll explain this. Because I'm curious if Demi knows about this.
So sorry for taking a while.
It was like 4 minutes.
How long
Yeah,
ago?
I learned.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, do you know about yaoi holes?
Yeah, he does. Judging from his reaction.
Hold on. Yaoi. I feel like I heard. Did you talk about this? I've heard about this recently. Yaoi hole is what chicks. Okay, so chicks that are like teenagers, they don't know anything about like sexuality at that point, right?
You're on the right path.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So they just thought that like when guys had gay sex, they didn't fuck the they didn't like use their buttholes. They thought they had like a secondary hole.
No way.
Specifically for this shit. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yes. No, you're exactly right.
actually
So
really
really, yes.
funny.
I don't know why
So
I know
these
this.
teenage girls, they're into yaoi. They're doing all this stuff. They don't actually know much about guys or how guys' anatomy works. This is like in the 90s and 80s, right? So what they discover, what they invent is this thing, because anal sex is gross, so they don't draw the anal sex. What they instead they decide is like, okay, guys have a second hole that's in between their asshole and their penis and balls that you can have sex with, and that's how the yaoi sex happens, is in the yaoi hole.
Wait, you guys don't have a second hole?
I don't get it though. Like why? Like is this like a cope for them? Just to, like not
made
want to think
pussy.
about gay sex? Just like
Yeah.
in a better way, or do they
no.
genuinely believe it?
So I don't know if it was actually a genuine belief, or if it is a thing where maybe they did just think like anal sex was so bad and so like gross that they're like, let's just not even I don't like the idea. I don't like the idea of my favorite yaois doing this to each other, so I'm gonna invent a new hole.
I mean, to be fair though, there are guys that like, I mean not guys, like kids, right? Like kids that think women have balls. I was one of those.
Oh yeah, well that's just innocent confusion of things. That's not, anything that's that big of a deal. But this is like a full-on invention. Yeah, and maybe I don't think it is confusion in that way. It could be, but I'm not sure.
I mean, you say they're
The
teenagers,
stream is
you know?
wrong. I'm sorry. It probably doesn't help because Perry asks a question and we answer it. We're not supposed to do that, right? I mean, that's called spoon feeding. That's not allowed, right?
Supposed to tell him just to look it up himself. He doesn't care enough though.
That's such a fucking funny thing. It's like, I'm not gonna tell you what it is. It's not my
You need
job.
to figure it out yourself.
That's the chud version of it's not my job to educate you.
I kind of like, it feels like it's coming from like a good place here though, because it's like, we don't want you to just be given the answers you expect it constantly. We want to like make you learn how to go out of your way and like figure shit out.
I don't want to though.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no,
don't
but
want to, but if somebody really wants to,
about-
they're gonna be forced to put in the effort,
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it.
We're
for, like,
talking we're talking about the mindset of people doing this on message boards. It's not just image boards, it's regular message boards too. It's a thing where it's like it's a way of essentially having some gatekeeping in the community, where it's like, okay, you don't get to participate until you've spent at least a little bit of time actually understanding these things. And if they use the words incorrectly and use the terms incorrectly, it means like, okay, we can identify right away that you're new and that you're not worth responding to.
until you reach the level.
Yes,
It's
until
like
you
a
reach
college
the level.
course, the prerequisites.
See, but nobody
Exactly.
respects that anymore. I was afraid when I was a kid. I was like, oh man, like it's gonna be so clear that I'm just like a new fag and nobody will respect me. I gotta like lurk for a little bit.
And look at you now,
So
the exact
funny.
same way because you know these things.
No. See, yeah, I've lurked and I've done my due diligence, and now I can tell other people to do the same.
Why the fuck did Running Shine stop making videos? I didn't stop making them. I just have been on a very I've just been being very, very slow and meticulous because a lot of stuff in real life has just kind of taken priority. But don't worry, there's still videos coming.
Yeah, it'll be out when it's out.
Yeah, it'll be out when it's out, yeah.
I'm reading this walkthrough and I'm still confused. All right. Head left from where Roller Boy Leon was. Who the hell is Roller Boy Leon? I feel like I remember that.
I think he's the one with the slug.
This guy over here.
What's the lore behind this game?
Like in-game or like the history of its creation?
Like in game, like it's like a. Is this like post-apocalyptic or?
It's just Pokemon in Arizona, basically.
Wait, that was the idea, right?
Yeah.
Is it actually?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit.
Like want to make like an American type thing.
Is this how the Japanese see
No.
America?
Yeah, essentially.
Like a shithole, yeah. Yeah, this is not telling me what to do.
Is that like a bunker? Like what is that?
don't
It's
know
not a
what this
bunker.
place is
It's not
meant to
really a
be.
bunker. It's like at a thing where they got, gosh, you could tell like we're all so like spoiled, you know. It's like, oh god, what is it? The thing with gears? Is it like mechanicalisms?
Are they wrong?
San Francisco looks great.
I have to talk to a guy called Duking.
Ah, okay. I do know where
Oh, what
Duking
the
is, so you gotta go
fuck?
down.
What is this?
I was forced into a fight. I didn't even have a choice.
Yes, you talk to them. You absolutely.
I didn't
you
realize I wouldn't
engage.
have the choice to say no.
You approached them. This is self-defense. You know, I thought it was funny, Demi, how in this new video of you reading like posts on V, like most of them aren't about video games.
Yeah, it's just about YouTubers at this point.
It's just about
the
yeah.
internet
That's why I don't
celebrity
go on
board.
fucking. That's why I don't go on V anymore, because if they don't talk about video games on V, it's just fucking pornography and he's celebs.
Oh yeah, man. Like, have you seen like the new gacha games that people are into nowadays? It's honestly ridiculous.
Yeah, it's something I've never gone into is the whole gacha thing. So it's very obviously any discussion about that stuff I just am unable to engage in. Really, I mean, I get the appeal of them. The only board I stomach is Mew, and it's just for share threads. Yeah, I understand that, Woot. It's a lot of boards are like that, where they have like one good thread they have regularly, and that's kind of all that's good with it. Same thing with IC. IC has its like art book sharing thread, and that's like the only good part about it. The origami board is serene.
Wait,
Yeah,
Mel,
the
you
more
say,
obscure ones can be pretty good. Yeah, what's going on?
you say you understand the appeal of gachas. What do you think the appeal is?
I think it's the thing you have your whole thing. You're getting your rolls every day. You do your little dailies, so it's like a repetitive task that's nice. And on top of that, there's like you're probably. I mean, it doesn't make sense for me not to play a game like that if you don't have like an Oshi and you want to pull her and pull outfits for her. That's like the whole idea, right? It's like. That's why, like, Idol Master and stuff. Isn't that the whole thing with that? It's like, okay, there's the gacha. It's like, I want to pull my favorite girl, and I want to get outfits for her, and I want to do all of this stuff and see her all the time and shit.
Exactly, but the character designs in the new games are just getting ridiculous. Like Blue Archive, for example, it's really teetering the line of like pedophilic at this point. I don't say that lightly. Like, there's some crazy stuff in these games, and then you have like what's the other one? Girls Frontline. That one just has girls with like just the biggest tits you've seen in your life.
Yeah, I know that it's a gacha is just collecting a character and owning that.
Yeah, but you don't own it because the game is gonna shut down. Well, first off, it's a fucking game. It's a PNG in a game. And the game's gonna shut down in like 2 years once they make their money. Like, it's not. Obviously, I played one before. That's the one I had in the video. But you know, I realized pretty quickly. I was like, why the fuck am I doing this? And you do your dailies every day, and you have to like have a schedule that like accommodates it. And dude,
Is this a Genshin Impact?
yeah, Genshin is a gacha as well.
It is a gacha also. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, it's essentially any of these games where it's like every day you can get a roll and get like some content for the game.
It's like Final Fantasy
Simpsons
14.
tapped out, shut down. I'm totally killing myself.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
I guess because there was a Simpsons gotcha.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a gotcha for everything, I noticed.
I cannot comprehend playing a gacha if you have a job. Yeah, me neither, man.
So it takes a lot of time? Because I was under the impression you can like do your dailies really quick, like that.
No,
it's like
yeah,
a
it is pretty
5-minute
quick,
thing.
I guess, but just I don't know. It feels. It depends on the game, obviously, but some games require a lot more effort, and it just feels
Like a chore?
It is a chore. I mean, at some point, it is literally a chore. Like, what is the entertainment here? It's just something you're so used to doing that you have to keep doing it.
Oh, by the way, you have to go south to talk to Dunny.
Okay, where is he?
Like, he's like in one of the buildings with like a bookcase. I think there's a whole thing there.
Literally all gacha games have near no gameplay.
It's on the left. Like it's one of the left buildings, not one of the right ones.
Okay, thank you. Wait, somebody said, hold on.
What'd they say?
No, I just want to... Coolness said, I just watched your coffee video. It was hilarious. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I was really happy about the reception to it. I didn't expect that. I was kind of worried.
Yeah, I was really, I watched it and I really liked the video, but there was a part of me, it's like, I hope other people will get how good this is too. And it seems like they did. I was really happy seeing comments of people being like, wow, this is like really well written. This is the right place, by the way. This is Dunning.
Okay.
There's a bookcase, yeah.
Okay.
Pokemon Colosseum playthrough part 1 in 16,000.
I know, we've accomplished like nearly nothing, haven't we?
Are you serious?
This is also
yeah.
no. This is actually this is a really slow game. It takes like time to get going with this, but once you're in that first kind of dungeon in this area later, no one's allowed to get in.
Thank God. No, I got it.
All right, good.
Demi,
Thank
you're
you,
funny,
Luke.
very funny and lovable.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, the coffee
somebody
video was great.
I want to say
goes
Tom
on the
made a
TV.
great Tom made a great thing. He says, real talk, can I just say I hate the word booba. It's so annoying. And I agree with you. I don't like that slang either.
Oh, did somebody just say that? Yeah, it's again, the same shit I was talking about where like these people just use the same jokes. That's not even a joke. It's just a word that they think is so funny, and I just don't get it, man. Like,
I was gonna say, oh yeah, I wanted to come down on it, but also I was laughing earlier today at like Yabba Dabba Doo posting and shit. So I don't think.
But that's
I saw
that's
a fucking
different.
post on A about Krillin and it made me fucking laugh.
Wait, can we just go?
I wish I could get into VTubers, but FaZe is the only corpo I like. I've only ever watched FaZe. I never saw it. Like, I never watched any other. Are they like that much worse?
You've seen so I was at a friend's place with Pirey a while ago, and we watched this like VTuber cringe video. I don't know why. Like, it sounds stupid. Let me put that shit on the TV. And yeah, I mean, you saw how bad it can get. Like,
The two guys that are like.
oh yeah, there's the two guys like Vox and Shoto. They're like doing their fake gay flirting that gets like all the Chinese women so wet. It's really disgusting stuff. What do I do here now? You know what I'm talking about, Melo?
You talk to them. Oh, like no, but about what, the VTubers?
Yeah.
No, I don't know anything about almost anything about Hololive at all, especially not the male ones.
Oh yeah, this is Niji Sanji, I think. Oh wait,
okay,
that's all.
Niji Sanji, but it's a world I don't know anything about. I had a friend that applied to be one of the male like VTubers at,
yeah, you told me.
Hololive, and yeah. So it's like I know a little bit. That's like the most I know about it, is that it's like you're basically trying to appeal to somewhat gay guys, but mostly women. You do like the thing like vocal frying and stuff like that, which I did not know any women like that. To me, that's like one of the most disgusting things you can do to your voice. Is
you think it's that
Vocal
bad?
frying?
I have a really big problem. I don't like vocal frying and upspeak. It's a
Upspeak is pretty bad. I think I do it sometimes, but
I do it sometimes too. It's normal to do it a little sometimes, especially when you're asking a question or just when you're being inquisitive. But
Shit,
the problem is that it goes. Yes, okay, you're making progress now. Vocal fries fucking gross. It feels like their diaphragm isn't big enough to like get the words out. That's the issue I have with it.
oh, that's right, Loot. Yeah, yeah, I've seen that one guy in your chat a few times from Niji Sanji. I was wondering how you knew about him.
I fucking miss you, Running Shine. Hey, what's up? I do stream sometimes on my thing, although they are like very rare, but we're gonna try to make them more consistent on my channel.
Yeah, Perry, you don't know
I
what,
love being.
Sorry,
I love
go ahead.
being on Demi stream. Oh, I just wanted to say I love being on Demi stream.
Oh no, I really
Demi
appreciate it, man.
Mob.
We wouldn't have gotten this far
Yeah.
without you.
I didn't realize how bad it was.
I didn't realize how confusing this game was.
I think Melo saved the stream.
I should have tried it again, like before booting it up. But yeah, Perry, you don't know what vocal fry is?
No.
Can I even imitate it? It's like something that
I can
usually
go
women
down.
do.
You go down like very much to like you're trying to only have like you're not letting certain
Oh, I know
things
what you're
come
talking.
out,
It's
so
it's
you're
what the
getting
guys were
that
essentially
thing.
doing on the
You end
TV
up going like
Yeah,
kind
exactly
of the whole
like that.
time. It's
They're
that whole
talking
thing,
like
and then
this, and they have like,
yeah, the entire thing.
they're
It
like-
is awful. It is so terrible.
like
And the
California
upspeak thing
girls
is going
do
like
it.
this with everything to ask about everything, and we're if you watch like reels. I'm so it's terrible. Like this is infected like everything now. Everybody speaks like this now. It's like
Really?
even women from like the Midwest and the U.S. are talking like this. It's terrible. This should only have stayed in California.
Yeah, it is a Californian
Oh, it's
thing,
like the
but
Valley Girl thing.
Yeah, basically
Kind of.
it's a Valley Girl thing, and it should have stayed there. It's their little dialect thing, I guess you could call it, but it went everywhere.
I think it like almost got popularized by the Kardashians.
Yes, and like a lot of these reality shows that took place in like L.A. and in certain extents like New Jersey, Miami, and those it spread like a virus. Okay, I think now, yeah.
And now we go to other
Now we
places.
can go get. Now we go
I
to the
do
gear.
vocal
We can go to
fry
gear.
and upspeak to piss off Melo all the time.
yeah. Or she doesn't do it all the time, but she does it sometimes.
But
Just to get a rise.
I didn't feel like it was coming back. I mean, I haven't. Oh wow, that's shiny. I haven't noticed it coming back. I thought that was like a 2010s type thing, and then I haven't really seen it too often since then.
Yeah.
Vocal fry is done by chicks to sound sensual.
Sort of, yeah. I saw
And
a video
try to
essay on
try
this
to
one
sound
time.
like again, it's an inquisitive like thing. When you're being inquisitive, you speak up a little bit, but it's now like women ended up using this, and it became
You'll take care of
for
coolness.
everything, not just inquisitive. It's like any sort of way of talking.
Yeah.
Because I think it's like this idea that it sounds more friendly or more engaged, but it's not at all.
I watched a video essay on this, and some guy like attested that maybe it comes down to wanting to make their voices like as deep as possible to like garner respect, because you know it's more of like a gender dynamics thing where men have deeper voices and usually they're like
Maybe
more authoritative, like in like political dynamics, for example.
But no.
To me, it's
politician
like
does it.
vocal fry. It's so odd because to me, if a man speaks with vocal fry, it's like the vocal equivalent of slouching. It's like, can you speak up a little? Like, can
Yeah.
you sit up straight? Like, it's that. Like, I do not understand like any form of respect that may be associated with it. But I mean,
agree
it's
with
just
Melo.
something
I
I
think
don't
it's the
understand.
opposite.
And obviously, if women like it, they like it. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to say that they don't like it. People trust a deep voice more. I understand that point, but this is very different.
The Theranos CEO.
The Theranos CEO. Oh, is that woman that like scams people and like said like she
Yeah.
had a medicine?
Wait, who is that?
She's like a tech CEO, like 5 years ago or something, or 10 years ago. Pretty much scammed like Silicon Valley. She's just one of many.
Are we
people.
really so out of topics? We're bitching about people talking. I'm sorry.
No, I'm actually genuinely curious about this whole like voice thing.
I was gonna say, wait, who said this? Yes, Dark Ghostwood. Yeah, I did see a clip from the Red Scare podcast of that one chick, and she has like the most infuriating voice to listen to on earth. I don't know how people listen to an entire podcast like that.
Which one? Which woman?
Red Scare?
I forget what her name is. I'm sure
Red
Ghostwood
Scare does
knows.
vocal fry to the point you need to speed it up to listen to them properly.
Oh, wait, is it all of them, not just like the one chick on there?
It's every person.
Yeah, it's like 4 people in a room just speaking like that. That's insane. Yes, her. I'm sure that's the right
Dasha
name.
Necrosova.
I'm sorry. What? Don't be sorry. It's a new topic. Yeah, I understand, but I also do. It's not lost on me that it's funny that we're just we're bitching about how people talk in the middle of the stream. Are we? But we were talking about this with Niji Sanji, like male VTubers, right? They were like pretending to be gay with each other, which is always a big thing. I know like the women also within a lot of these companies will like pretend to be gay and like flirt with their colleagues and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
like,
multi-layered. Like for one, people love the interactions. They think it's like the funniest shit on earth, but also it protects you from people start thinking that you're like pure. They can trust you, that you're not gonna like ever have a romantic relationship with the opposite sex. Like they really believe it. I can't tell if they delude themselves into believing it or they really like fall for it. It's like so blatantly fake though.
My opinion of this, just being on forums for so long, and people that were like really into, I knew like guys that were super into Yuri and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the thing I kind of pick up from it is that it's like a way for them to interact in like anime or media where this stuff is there. It lets them interact with like romantic relationships without having to compare or be involved or anything, because it's just two women. So you're so separated from it that like it feels safe. You don't have to. That's just kind of the vibe I've always gotten from it.
Yeah, I think that's it. But I don't know, man. Like you really gotta be on a different, like you gotta be pretty far gone to like enjoy that, I think.
Well, to me, I understand it as a teenage thing. I understand a teenager liking Yuri or a teenager liking yaoi.
Oh yeah,
and
no,
I think that's
it's
primarily who likes
if
it.
It's like
for those
fiction.
reasons, that it's a safe way to interact with these things where you don't feel it. I don't want to call it just voyeurism, because voyeurism is, you know, obviously wrong. That's not a good thing, but I understand the safety aspect, but I still don't think that it's ideal. At some point you should move outside of that. You should be able to see like straight couples when you're a straight person and not get insecure.
Yeah, but you're also talking about just like anime in general, not VTubers, right? Like
oh
that's
yeah. Well, I'm
different.
just saying that because I think this expands to it. You know, the people that are super into yaoi or like boy love, girl love stuff is going to, it translates this whole entire thing. Where and it does. I do wonder how many people that watch these girls or watch these guys, the VTubers, genuinely believe they have like a chance with them. I don't think they are under that delusion. I just can't imagine that they are under a delusion like that. I don't know what the fantasy really is.
You'd be surprised that, like, you know, when you see delusion up close, you'd be surprised.
I assumed everyone grew out of that shit, and that's what I like to believe too, because again, I do think it's mostly teenagers that consume things in that way and think about things in that way.
But like teenagers can't afford that.
Right. I wanted to touch on that at the start of the stream. I don't know who these people are that have this money to donate. Are they like rich? And this is just generally with Twitch and streamers in general. Are they like rich programmers in their 30s and 40s that don't have anything going on in life, so they spend all their money on this? Or is it like trust fund kids? Because I'm starting to think it's the latter more so, because even these people, it
could be trust fund kids and Saudi princes and stuff, but I think it's also, you shouldn't underestimate lonely people with a large disposable income, especially programmers who, like a lot of these guys have money, but they have like, they're super lonely, they don't have friends, but they have a job that pays them a good amount, and they have no, like they want to save, like why? There's nothing for them to save. Save for what? You know, like maybe retirement, but that's kind of it. So they just have all this money. It's like, I think they'd prefer to get like that little bit of like
validation,
a feeling of connection and validation from this person they watch.
Yeah, I think that's
I think you're right though. It's not, and I think maybe you want to believe that more because it's more of like a sad story. You can relate, you can understand. It's not necessarily relate, but I can get it. You know, I can go like, oh, okay, that's why that, and I at least can feel bad for that. Trust fund kid, obviously I have no feelings of sympathy. It's like, what are you doing? Why are you just giving this woman like hundreds of dollars? You're enabling this.
Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking, is it makes more sense for somebody that doesn't understand the value of the money they're giving away to actually put out that much.
I caught one of my friends donating to that shit even though he's dirt poor.
It might be worse than we think.
It might even be worse
than you think. Oh, we got a new move.
These guys can't talk to real women, so they cope with donating their life savings. I think so too. I think there is a big thing of like actual fear of a real relationship, and just not even always fear, just also not even knowing how to do something like that.
A lot of them just spend all of their available income on it and have no savings. Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah, especially people that are like software engineers and everything. And yeah, Arcade's bringing up that this is like an addict. Yeah, addicts can never say they can't afford their vice.
just don't really know what they're getting out of it. I kind of.
No, I get it. I mean, like, dude, like, imagine you never had any like connection, and you have, you know, you're like 30. And
someone in chat
how do you talk to a woman?
Someone in chat said go to a VTuber convention. That's honestly like a good idea. Like that would work for these people.
Yeah, that would be. Oh, I was thinking you were thinking of doing that for like a fucking video. That would be crazy.
Oh no!
It's like go to Japan to go to one of these things.
Wait, how would that help if they go to a VTuber convention?
No, because you meet people. Because I mean, the thing is, I'm sure these people typically like they think they're not normies, right? They consider themselves outsiders. They don't relate to other people and their hobbies and like the way they speak, I guess. But if you go to a convention like that, you're gonna meet like-minded people there.
Yeah, but
you make friends.
Do they want to?
Because it's the other guys.
No. Perry's right, because think about the idol industry. A lot of people go to those conventions. They just ignore everybody. They don't care about anyone. They're dead set. They're focused on just fucking getting that handshake.
Yeah.
And fucking getting that moment with their fucking favorite, and that's all they care about. They don't talk to the other fans and start a relationship with them. Yeah. Start a friendship. Hey, I know this girl. You know, let's hang out. Let's do this.
Like even like cosplay, like the cosplay conventions is the same thing. It's all like these guys.
Well, a regular convention, I think it's different. I think
it's
definitely because
it's definitely less worse. But I see those guys there. You know what I mean? Like I can tell like they have like a hard time.
I wanted to go a bit harder on the people that donate in the video, but I was like, you know what? Let's keep this lighthearted. Like I feel like I have a lot to say, but it's fine. Oh, your Pokemon get healed between these. That's good.
Yes, they do. It's very convenient. To be fair, even in the small stream, my Neuron activates when my chat gets mentioned. So having a cute girl with a large audience must go crazy.
Like I get it.
I do get it too.
But like you're paying for it though. Like it's not even like you sent a witty message and she read it. Like that should be better than like I literally paid to get my message read. Like, does that mean anything at that point?
That's true. Yeah, it's there's something fun about the spontaneousness of I left a message and it was funny enough they read it out.
Yeah,
and they laughed at it, and it's like, oh, that's so cool. But just paying, yeah, you're right. There is something way more sad about just paying money just to be acknowledged. You know, men used to spend their disposable income to fuck women in the Philippines. Those guys still exist though.
Yeah.
It's. And yeah, a lot of guys have like spent money to go to like strip clubs, do stupid things like that. It's like, I think the thing is that this, for some reason, doesn't feel as sketchy as that to a lot of people. Because obviously, if like somebody's saying like, I'm gonna go spend a bunch of money in the strip club, we kind of understand that's a bit trashy. But with the VTuber thing, you don't really see it the same way. Or like, not even, we're saying VTubers, like think about the cam girls on Twitch. That's in a way even a worse problem. People spending so much money on that. It's not good.
But I think
bro, that's the Navy, dog.
I have an old friend in high school who became an alcoholic and spent too much on VTubers. And he had a girl who was really interested in him, but he couldn't open up to her.
That's a really, really sad thing when these guys do have partners and they are not, they're still engaging in all of this stuff.
I never got that shit where people are like, yeah, my boyfriend's watching porn all the time. He doesn't want to have sex. I just do not understand how you get to that level.
No, that's terrible. That's really, really bad because it means he's very addicted to pornography.
But I don't get it. What's so good about it, dude?
It's for them, it's just their ritual. Like sex, it's not about the coming or the sex for them. It's about the ritual for it. It's about like their searching and the like prodding for like a new novel clip and stuff like that. So like
sex
they're not.
It's different. It's not the same thing.
And and they've been, think about this. Some of these people have been doing this for so many years that like all of a sudden their sexuality not being about that. Now it's about just this one person. Is totally different
foreign
for them.
Yeah,
it's so different and scary for them because you might do something that might hurt their feelings, or you might do something that you might feel you don't want to feel rejected, or you don't want to feel like you can't perform properly. A lot of guys that have these addictions have like porn-induced erectile dysfunction, so they can't get hard and stay hard properly. So it's like all sorts of these things that
they need the hardcore stuff or like that they can't get.
Yeah, but even
without hard stores, we're not even talking about needing hardcore stuff. We're talking about just anything at all. It's just very. They have to. So much stuff needs to be like unlearned essentially for these guys to move into like a proper sexual relationship with somebody. Man, Pokemon is fun, guys. Awesome fucking yeah.
This always happens. I don't even know if people like mind that or not, but I don't have anything to say about the game at this point. It is pretty fun though. I'm pressing A.
It's also, we're getting later at night also, so these discussions are going to come in.
I get burnt out pretty fast with streaming. I think people know that at this point though.
Same thing with modding Skyrim. It takes me hours to set up the mods, but I just play the game.
Play the game for 1 hour tops.
Wait,
yeah.
Playing Skyrim to him is just like watching porn.
I actually relate to this. Like this has happened to me.
Melo, do you think this is the men only thing? Do you think women have the same problem with like watching so much porn and then you're just like, well...
Oh, women actually have a totally terrible problem with it because there's women, for a lot of the times, they don't notice what's going on, but it's a lot of like their books. Like women have this problem with fan fictions and books and things like that, like just totally clouding their judgment. Yeah, women read porn, exactly. That's like what Arcade's saying. And a lot of them...
They goon in public.
Yes, and they'll do it in public and discuss it in public.
Too.
Yes, and be proud of it because this stuff is not
over a long time
viewed.
We're just using it to mean like masturbating. We don't. We're not caring too much about the subtleties of the
the
words.
Barnes and Noble has entire sections dedicated.
No, I noticed that. Like
moment.
it's becoming more and more prevalent. It's called smut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also for them. It's a slightly different problem. Their problem is more that like it's really hurting their idea of like how it's doing the same problem of like it's hurting the view of how a relationship should be and things you should be expecting from sex and things you should be expecting. It's book club. It's actually goon club. Yeah, exactly, PJ. Yeah, but yeah, there's women that are addicted to traditional porn, but they're more rare. It's much more
because
common
the guys
for
are much
women
more
to be
visually stimulated by this kind of stuff. Women are more about. I mean, this sounds kind of sexist, but it's more about like the emotional aspect for them.
Why is it sexist?
I mean, it's not really, but people.
I understand. I understand you. You don't want to generalize.
Yeah.
But But no, you're right with it. It's more well-rounded. There's more things to it, but I think women also value experiences with these things because these books give them a bunch of different kind of sexual experiences and like simulated things with these people and everything. Mm-hmm. It's not quite because they're not. I don't think they're attracted to the emotions of these books. I don't think so.
Yeah, emotions was the wrong word.
I know a few like books, and it's really like surrounded on like a guy's like presence. Or like
it's like about a guy like taking them out of their like mundane life and like turning it on its head.
And a lot of it is like rapey if you like take.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, and Dark Ghostwind has a thing. It's just my conspiracy brain is telling me that a lot of porn is deliberately designed to twist their perspective on the opposite sex.
Oh shit, that's
hence why a lot of women think most men are rapists and why men want the inexperienced kind of virgin. But it's
I don't know if that's like the intention, but that's definitely the result, like 100%.
It's caused a bunch of problems. Like we're talking about like, God, it's like it's like teenagers with their first fucking boyfriend, girlfriend, and they're wanting them to like basically reenact stuff with porn or to act like a porn star or to like make noises like somebody in porn would make. It's really, really disturbing. It's like it's just not. It's not good that this is like the foundational point for this stuff. It's not based on anything natural.
Yeah, I saw somebody say something like, having your first like 1,000 sexual experiences with a computer is bound to fuck you up in some way. It's really true. Is the music glitched
I think
here?
it's because of
so
money.
Low?
Like,
oh no, it's there.
Like porn companies are like what? Like they're incentivized, to like get people addicted.
Oh yeah, no. It's
porn is loud as shit, man. It's annoying.
The thing I would say is like porn is the beginning of like everything. Like VR stuff started to show up, so the porn companies go, how the fuck can we use this? Like porn companies were the ones that started the fucking infinite scrolling, staying on as much as possible, like doing all of this shit. Like they started all of these models that are now used by just every social media company.
Oh really? I don't know that.
Yeah,
they're
the innovators. They're the innovators of this shit. So they're on the front lines being innovative with all of this stuff, like because they're the ones that want the addiction more than anything. They make so much money off of that shit.
I only read ethically sourced hentai.
That's a reference to something, right?
No human trafficking involved.
Wait, I remember.
Actually, that's not true because apparently some guys will like look at like genuine like porn, like CP. I didn't want to say it, but you know, whatever. Some people look at CP to get inspiration for their like lowly doujinshi, which is really, really fuck. Yeah,
So
sorry to talk about this
admitting-
Pokemon.
So like they're admitting that it's.
Does that not work? Surf.
it's
They're admitting
children.
what?
They're admitting it's children.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! NTR drop. I was really trying not to mention NTR.
Oh fuck, that's right.
If you read NTR,
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have like gone that far.
I understand. It's now you feel awkward.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's all right. We're good. I think everybody's, it's interesting talking about. I like reading everybody in chat. You guys all have interesting things to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, Surf hits your teammate too here, yeah? It just didn't land last time. Okay, that's not very
Didn't they
effective.
bust a sex trafficking ring in Comic-Con last year? So I'm not like super educated on like sex trafficking and
Wait,
what's
what?
going on with that, but that's correct. I wouldn't fucking doubt it. It's crazy.
How would that even work? They just kidnap someone and like at the convention?
No, I don't think they kidnapped him, right? It's probably just that the gang was there, or I'm not sure. If you could give details, we'd appreciate that.
Surf doesn't hit your
Pokemon's such
teammate in
a
Gen
neat
3, that's
series.
crazy.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Surf doesn't hurt your teammates. It's awesome in this game.
Okay,
shit,
yeah,
wait.
someone said there's a push to make NTR cool. Yes,
Dark Ghost Wind is fucking. Based.
I don't know if there's a push to make it cool, but there's definitely been a push. I don't know if it's because of the demand for it is increasing or the supply caused the increase in demand, but people really are watching more and more NTR than ever before. You know, this is from my perspective.
In my
I don't know if I'm just being more exposed to it.
In a more normie.
Yeah,
in my normie perspective, I think what he's saying is absolutely true because I don't know if you guys know. I mean, I'm sure you guys know SNL. There's this thing like where they made like a parody of like a song from that girl that looks really young, and I can't remember her name.
Oh,
but,
Greta Thunberg?
No, it's like a singer. Like she actually makes pretty good music. I like her music.
Ariana Grande?
Like the new Ariana Grande.
Oh, I don't know.
Fuck, I forgot her name. But
Sabrina Carpenter?
yes, her. Yeah. Yeah. And like, it was like pretty much like cucking the guy on national. Like the
what the
joke
hell?
was like he was getting cucked by like this other guy named Domingo. You know, and then yeah, it was just weird. But I feel like there is a push like to make it a thing.
NTR appears in this stream like the fucking Undertaker.
Wait, what?
I think it's like he's been waiting for it, and now it's fucking here. Now we're discussing
we
it
got
like
it.
the hard hitter.
I was like actually actively avoiding it.
Yeah, the
But,
president healed me like a ton. Shit, guys, we did it.
It was
We
a
did it.
prostitution ring that was selling. Wait, hang on. That was selling to convention attendees. Some of them were scheduled the trip. What? I don't even know what that means.
I was gonna say, I mean, we can end the stream here in a second, right? I'm not gonna keep you here, but I will say, I think there's a very real possibility that some people have been memed into fucking liking NTR from after making fun of it, like a whole bunch. Like, it's like everyone's like, oh wow, because cuck was said everywhere, all over the place for fucking years. And now it's like some people start, then the jokes get more elaborate. We get the yabba dabba do posting, we get all this stuff.
But
And
that's
then I think
totally
some people start to unironically get into it.
But I don't know, man, because it involves a lot of like planning and coordination. It's not like a spur of the moment thing. Like the thing is, your partner even has to agree to it too.
Professor
which is,
says the same thing happened with eating ass. Can you give like? And you please give like a, what do you mean? Did people get memed into eating ass too?
can you explain the Shazam meme, dude? I can't even remember right now.
If you like
I love
NTR,
that
you
last
can't
one.
lose.
Is he the consumer? Is he the...
Shazam was just that. I don't know. People were posting the Shazam guy drinking from his like bottle of soda, and just hoping and praying that games would flop. Being, it's been years now at this point. I can't remember how it started, but that's
It
kind of the
doesn't
gist of
have
it.
to have good multiplayer. It doesn't
That's
have
right,
to
that's
have
right.
good. Yeah.
So they're imagining a guy saying that like, they're imagining the people defending the game being like, yeah, it doesn't need any of this. It doesn't need that to be. It's gonna be a good game, man. Don't worry about it. But no, I think it first started with Cyberpunk, right? And so that game actually did turn out to be dog shit. People were just preying on its downfall, essentially.
It doesn't need to be at night. Yeah, exactly. But what I love about that thing is that the guy's not sure what perspective Shazam is supposed to take. I think Shazam is the smug poster saying these things.
Yes, yes.
Sipping his drink, saying like making fun of the consumers.
Cyberpunk is an NTR
mission. I didn't. What is it?
It's a smug post.
Sip.
That we almost made it without NTR, but like at the end, it just everything. Like, I don't know. Everybody just started like.
Yeah,
at it.
I think we're gonna end it here. We didn't really accomplish much in the game, but I think
you
it
actually
was fun.
did. You caught a bunch of Pokemon. You did the first tournament, so you actually did a lot. It's just there's not many locations here. It starts to get more later, but this beginning part is very kind of spread out. So no, you did a lot. Don't worry.
Yeah, maybe the game
everybody
isn't
for
as
being
long
here.
as I remember it being. It might just be like the whole padding and like being lost all the time.
NTR has returned?
Oh, I think just in the stream.
Oh, okay.
We'll discuss this first thing next stream. Don't worry. We'll get back onto the NTR right away. Next
All
time we
right,
bring this
we're
up.
gonna end it here, guys. Thanks so
right.
much for hanging out.
Thanks.
See you